Gain, nigga that not gain weight, the nigga that lost weight, lifted weights or some shit doing with some weight. So he big as hell, man. Man, they said nigga got muscles and shit, man. So he ain't bullshit this time.
I like red balls, my type, light skin, next life, hello. Be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
I like red balls, my type, light skin, next life, hello. Be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
Yo, what up, man? Like and share, so you can get this thing out everywhere. There's anywhere in the world you can be, but shows right here with me, the BABG, man, and we back. It feels good to be back. Really appreciate y'all, man. As you can hear, my throat a little scratchy. Ugh, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm get through this with y'all, man. But I got this good old sparkling water and pineapple juice gonna help me out through this thing. But y'all know, man, y'all know, we got to get this one and go, man. Now, I gotta address this too. Listen, it wouldn't be me if I didn't. Shout out to the Star Report. He had a topic yesterday about the black man's fear, so on and so forth, and see what I had to say. But he pressed me. He tried me, right? And brother, I don't know if you know the rules of this YouTube thing or whatever, but nobody is above fair use, brother. All right, this ain't radio. If you don't want your shit used, fucking either take it down, private it, or whatever. Nobody is motherfucking exempt from fucking fair use things. And the fact of the matter that y'all let this nigga, I guess, bully everybody into the bullshit. And that's why I told you he tried the shit with me. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? It's fair use, bro. Okay? That's the law, sir. And the fact of the matter, you fucked up yesterday when you said what you said, being like pretty much like, no, nigga, nobody can use my shit. That could be used against you in a legal case, brother, to prove my point. If that's what you was doing when you was like 7 months ago, fucking my shit up. And I'm like, bro, what? It's fair use, dog. Okay? No disrespect. I don't really want no beef, but If it's up, it's up. I really don't give a fuck, bro. It's whatever. But again, thank you for bringing me on the platform yesterday. But the bullshit you pulling with nobody using your content, bro, that's not how YouTube goes. Okay. And you're not even big enough to even be trying to pull that shit. Respectfully. All right. So it is what it is, bro. Have it come, it come. But anyway, listen. So we got to get to this, bro. Travis Kelce has pretty much unofficially gone official with Taylor Swift. Okay. And it's crazy, right? Because again, black men, we're constantly told, them women don't want y'all. You just a fetish. You just a big black, you know, you know, you just a big black dick. That's all you is. All right. They just want you to get to the bottom of that pussy.
Don't let every man hit the bottom of your vagina, the root of your vagina.
But they don't know about the bottom. They don't know about the bottom.
Yeah,
They don't know about the bottom. They don't know about the bottom. They definitely find out. Once you go black, all right, white boys told me you can't go back. Especially you get one of them little babies. Listen, man. Most coaches of men see black men not from a what's the name thing, but from the physiological and sexual thing as a threat. Okay, that's why they put all these things. Again, man, I told y'all, bro. We really need to once we get this shit together, y'all. We really start exploring these things and making points, and it's a lot of theories, and it's a lot of theories that you could literally shout out to what's the brother name y'all on Twitter with the with the septum ring theory. What's his name? Y'all help me out in the chat. What's the brother's name? He's I think he's a writer. What's the brother's name on Twitter? Came up with the septum ring theory. It's fantastic824 at Gmail Prime. Yeah, Torian Walker. Appreciate you, bro. Torian Walker, right? He came up with the septum ring theory, just similar to my Niggerlander syndrome and triple I syndrome, intrinsic inferiority, insecurity complex of dark-skinned black women, right? I'm telling y'all, man, there's so many things that if there ever was a reparations, there will need to be dedicated mental health to certain things like this. So another one is Miss Ann syndrome, right? For so long, black women have seen and had an inferiority complex when it comes to white women because white men and white women have been in a position of power. Women naturally want the men that are in power. So the black woman sees the white woman as the ultimate threat and the ultimate enemy because she has the man that's in power. And far too often, black men, y'all ain't built nothing. Y'all not in power. Y'all not in this. Y'all not in that. Well, again, that's really not something you can help when, again, you know what I'm saying? This is our home, but we were like third place here. The original big three, Native Americans, or Aboriginals, okay, white men, and then those that were came here from the slave trade, right? ADOS, FBA, whatever you want to call it, right? So when you look into that, man, and you see this thing as to where no matter what the black man does, it will never be good enough because you're not the white man. This right here is the epitome of that. Okay. Now, Travis Kelce, gonna go down as one of the best tight ends ever played the game. I don't think he can ever be the best, but gonna go down as one of the best to ever play the position. Super Bowl champion. And for the longest, relationship goals for all black women. Ooh, girl, ooh, child, ooh, this, ooh, that. That baby gonna have some good hair and some light eyes. The tropes that we've been listening to and heard our entire lives, man. But yet and still, whenever it's a black man, that again, and shout out to the young lady I was on. She had a Twitter space, and I was on the Twitter space. I'm like, do you understand that black men don't even have freedom and discretion and preference within our own race? See, it's not that, you know what I'm saying, you can't deal with the white girl, you can't deal with the Hispanic girl, you can't deal with the Asian girl. Shit, you can't even deal with the light-skinned black girl. If you deal with the light-skinned black girl, oh, well, you really want a white woman, but you can't get one. Bitch, what? Wait, what? Ma'am. Ma'am, what? What are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? All right, Prime, we'll check it, bro. Let me see what's up. Like, man, what are you talking about? I mean, again, man, white women don't play the games black women play. Shout out to XL Pro for the fire, brother. Greatly appreciate you. Let's see, we got. Switch my shit up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I appreciate that, Prime. I'm gonna pull this up. Oh man, I gotta get some of these. I don't know these. It is, man. It is. Prime, where burns in them is when black men are attracted to non-black women. They think black men don't deserve that. Well, no, again, I told you, and this is another one of those theories. The deliberate destruction of the black man image that black women played a part in is so diabolical, man, and so evil. It's ridiculous, right? So, being that the black man, again, black women claim to be just these victims and these this and this that and whatever. From slavery times to now, it's like it's like a 9-to-1 ratio of black men being killed to black women being killed. Yet still we're inundated with this bullshit rhetoric about every 15 minutes or every 15 seconds a black woman dies at the hand of a black man, which is mathematically impossible. If you look at the number of black women that die per year, the shit they bring up is just not even possible, right? And then look, what we know and they don't ever talk about is, again, the worst domestic violence situations are woman-on-woman relationships. Okay. But again, black men get this rap as to where we're just these killers, these just fucking massacrers and just these fucking horrible motherfucking, domestic terrorists and all this other shit, blah, blah, when it comes to black women. No, black men kill black men the most. 90% rate. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. Again, higher than any other demographic. And then when you go back, slavery, Jim Crow. Again, black women weren't getting swung for them trees like black men were. And again, this isn't a competition to say, to compare struggles or tragedies. You know what I'm saying? I have to make that clear because people are, oh man, you bragging about. No, I'm not. But I have to get the proper context because people get so lost, man, in just the bullshit. It's so easy nowadays where people don't even like the facts, right? And even when you bring the facts, like the whole conversation, I'll show you guys just about, black women not making more money at any point in time, ever making more money than black men. Oh, it's just $2,000, ma'am. So even when he don't make the money, oh, it is just median income, bitch. Do you not understand math? Again, at every level, from high school dropout to high school graduate, some college graduate, everything else, high college levels, the black man out earns you. Like all men out earn women. Why is it that, again, y'all want to keep making it this thing about to where it's like, well, it ain't enough, it ain't this, it ain't that. And again, it's never going to be enough because, again, the black man is not enough because he's not white. Travis Kelce is the epitome of this. All right? Travis Kelce is the fucking epitome of this shit right here. It's crazy, man. Like black women losing their mind right now. You got so many niggas running their damn their Twitter revenue up. Cause this dude right here, man, let me show you this shit. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Let me show you this. And of course, right? Buddy knows his audience. He's playing it like he should be. Enlarge this for y'all. Y'all see that, man? See if I can highlight that shit. Yeah, bro. 20 million views. 20 million. 20 million views. for this white boy, Suge White, aka Chuck D, a white dude. You know, he know where his fucking shit lies. To go from Kayla Nicole to Taylor Swift has to be the biggest downgrade I've witnessed. Yikes! And of course, who liked this shit? Who liked this shit the most, y'all? Why did this thing get as many fucking views as it fucking got? Well, I mean, the Taylor Army. I don't know what the fucking Taylor Swift shit is, right? But yeah, Prime, we gonna get to that. We definitely gonna get to that. Everybody comparing the body and all this other shit. Look, Taylor Swift is a little skinny little white girl. But this skinny little white girl, from my understanding, is worth almost $800 million and growing. Okay? And growing. Taylor Swift is going to be a billionaire within the next 5 to 10 years, without a doubt. Brothers started bringing the thing, and of course, brothers had to come up here and put this shit up here. And this is again the catch-22 that black men are put in. Oh man, y'all trying to shit on black women, and y'all try. No. See, far too long, black men just shut the fuck up and went along with the bullshit. That's why I tell y'all, man, the simp ratio is not as high as you guys think it is. Again, brothers want pussy, right? But niggas are not simping for like this, like the 90s, the 70s, the 80s, and shit like y'all think it was, man. It's a lot of brothers that are out here humbling these hoes. I told y'all, man. Gotta humble these hoes, dog. All right? Twos and fews, foes and blows, humble them hoes. There's no way. Every day, a black man is telling you, bitch, sit your dumb ass down. Okay? Every day is a black man telling a black woman somewhere like, hey. Look.
Whoa. You got too much dip on your chip. You got too much dip on your chip.
You know what I'm saying? Every day, man. It's a black man on here. I'm seeing him, brother, a new brother every day popping up, telling them,
man, sit your ass down.
Sit your dumb ass down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You like, I had to add that at the end, man. You know, he done even switched up his whole look. Done took the beard off. Just got the motherfucking farmer cowboy mustache and shit. His mama happy as hell. I'm sure glad you left those colored girls alone. It was a phase. We know it's a phase, but I'm so glad you're through that, baby. You made a good choice. She's such a nice girl. She has such a nice family. And again, man, oh, that's racist. No, it's not racist. Again, y'all, people don't understand, bro. Again, anthropology, sociology never lies, dog. People like naturally gravitate to themselves, the like group. Okay? All right? Just natural. This is natural. Thousands upon thousands of years in data to support this. This is why you niggas need to motherfucking read. This is why we're not saying you niggas, but a lot of niggas need the racist. No, bro. You just like if you see a whole group of white people, you see a whole group of black people, more likely than not, you're going to gravitate over to the black people. Okay? Just like it's Asians or whites or Hispanics and so on and so forth, you're going to go to the people that look like you because your mind says, hey, I'm more likely to have something in common with these people over here than those people over there. Okay? I'm going to be accepted by the group that looks like me versus the group that doesn't look like me. So when Taylor Swift went from the shout out to Jarrell Johnson, man, he went from Zaddy to Officer Kelce. Yeah, got that motherfucking state trooper mustache, but I got goddamn, bro. Got that whole push broom on his lip. Right? All right. So again, D-Mac, is that like, bro, I don't give a damn if fucking if fucking Kayla was the finest bitch ever in life. 780 million, nigga, stop, please. Please stop. They're looking like a whole state trooper out here, man. License registrations, please. Ain't you? Hold on, man. You got a football jersey. Officer Kelce. Yeah, I'm part-time volunteer. License registrations, man. Come on now. Wait, hey, man. Can I get your autograph at least? All right, yeah. Come on now. I got a game at 2. Bro, Corey, we gonna get to it, bro. This is what I tell y'all, man. Bro, the amount of delusion, and this is why I say when all y'all talking about dick and pussy, women. Bro, you have to talk about the women to expose the shit that we have to deal with that no other fucking group of men have to deal with. This ain't complaining about the bitch and this and that. This is exposing the fucking psychology and the delusion that black women have. And again, black men have to compete with if they want to deal with black women, which again, sociology, anthropology says the majority of you niggas are going to deal with black women. That's what I've been telling you. Oh, y'all still want Keisha. Y'all still want Keisha. Yes, nigga, that's what I like. Okay, not necessarily Keisha, but a black woman. Yes, that's my fucking preference, nigga. That is a scientific fucking norm. This is a sociological norm. That's an anthropological norm. You stupid fuck. So you dumb niggas, but y'all complain about it, but nigga, don't you complain about your bitch? You complain about that motherfucking job that you ain't quit yet, don't you, nigga? You show up every day, you complain, don't you? Man, I hate this shit, man. I can't stand this motherfucker, man. Man, I gotta get up, go to this damn job. And you take your dumb ass there every day, nigga. So complaining about something, okay, does not prevent you from either having need of it or having use of it, you know what I'm saying? Or even benefiting from it. All right? So this whole shit, man, that's because if you're critical of black women, you can't like them. Y'all niggas are dumb as fuck, man. That's why I just, like, bro, I refuse to talk to 40-year-old niggas that can't understand the concept of I can be critical of something that I like. And actually, I should be critical of something I like because, again, it's not just for me and now. Again, black people as a whole, there are going to be groups of people after me. All right? I feel horribly sorry for my son, my smallest son's generation. Bro, I don't know what they're going to do. I really don't. Bro, y'all seen the shit where they got the teacher doing the sexy red shit? The ski yee? Ma'am, is there a clean version? Nobody even answered my question. Is there a clean version of that ski yee song? Can there be a clean version? That motherfucking sexy red, come on, nigga, I pull condoms out, okay? I'm in the club, nigga, and motherfucking sexy red, motherfucking nigga, I find a mask and cover up my lip, and nigga, I just hold on to a pack of condoms. Keep the STDs away. Harambe, of course, I know it was, man. It never made sense. Again, it was good content strategy. But I told y'all, man, listen, at the end of the day, bro, this whole thing, ew, girls, bro, no grown man should take that shit serious. I'm sorry. If you a nigga out here, man, you a fucking monk or you a fucking eunuch or whatever the fuck, nigga, you have no sexual desire for women, bravo to you, brother, for whatever reason. Either bravo or prayers, I don't know. But again, men need, I'm gonna say this again, need sexual motherfucking gratification to live a fucking normal and healthy life. Don't argue with me, nigga. Go argue with the psychologist. I'm not even gonna go through this shit again. Am I saying you need it to motherfucking survive? I'm not saying you need it to survive. But to be happy and normal, nigga, okay, you need some pussy, okay? All right? All right? You need, and nigga, and I know you want some of that good pussy.
Yes, Daddy, come
get this coat. Just hot ready like a little Caesar's pizza, baby.
Hot and moist, you gonna have to lay me on the towel. Let me bend these legs like a paper
Daddy,
clip,
come get this
bitch.
cat.
Daddy, come get this cat.
And as you can see, they got on Tommy's head. Hey, Jonte, exactly, brother. That's how it's supposed to be, baby. No ifs, ands, buts about it. What are we talking about? Oh, come on, man. What are we doing, bro? First day back, we got to go ahead and do it, man. All right, come on, bro. Bro, if you lie, you steal. If you steal, you kill. I got a whole bunch of motherfucking killers in here, man. Hit the damn like button. It's free. We got to redo that. I don't know what the hell happened. I play this. Real more shit, man. That's why know what the fuck going on with damn StreamYard, man. Fucking up my shit, but my bad for that. But they got on fucking Tommy's head. Tommy brought this shit up, of course, and they started talking about all this other shit or whatever. Child support, all this other shit, la la la. That's I don't know how many years ago that is. But again, man, listen, it's 2020. Right? Look at this, of course. Waiting the oxtail. I know I can't even click on this shit. I see her damn thing. But black women celebrated this, man. They're so cute. Look at this shit. Right? But if your black ass get with a white woman, oh, you a self-hater. You know, you hate your mama black. You don't like yourself. Bruh, what? Ma'am. Again, why are we talking about my motherfucking mama and my dick? Okay?
Get your hand off my penis! This is the bike who got me on the penis.
So this shit, you start looking into it, man. It's just crazy. It's crazy, dog. This whole Travis Kelce shit. And look at fucking Travis Kelce's fucking instant benefit. Instant benefit. Travis Kelce jersey saw nearly a $400,000, 400,000%, 400%, goddamn, I'm tripping. 400% spike in sales after Taylor Swift attended this game, TMZ reports. Kayla, Shayla, Jayla, Taylor. I don't give a fuck how many fucking black women you fucking put there together was going to increase this man's jersey sales by 400%, bro. All right, 400% means Travis Kelce, without a doubt, has number one fucking jersey in NFL, hands down. No question. Okay? Again, Carlton, brother, we going to get to that, brother. Brother, Carlton, we going to get to that. Okay? I got to pull that up. Let me go ahead and pull it up. We definitely got to touch on that one, brother. Shit, shout out to King Signal.
Being two good-looking dudes.
Black women have a serious complex. Your mama black. You don't date anyone that looks like your mama, grandma, sister. Like I told y'all, man. Listen, this shit's so crazy. No one has yet to answer this question. I'm asking again. Black women, if you were dating a man, y'all doing everything. You know what I'm saying? Swinging from the motherfucking chandelier, hitting you in the head with a TV. You know what I'm saying? Getting to the bottom of that pussy, hitting it from the bike. You know what I'm saying? And all that. Toes and elbows, everything, right? You mean to tell me, he said, look here, baby. You're such a good woman. This pussy's so good. You know what? You'll keep her. All right? You'll keep her. I got a mama. I want you to meet her. Okay? And then y'all go to the mama house. Hey, mom, here's my girl. And his mama face looked just like yours. Bitch, what you finna do? Or his mama might be unreasonable because she a little older. But hey, you want to meet my sister? And y'all got the same face. Same eyes, same nose, same hairdo. Bitch, what you finna do? Hmm? this incestuous fucking mindset, and this is why I say again the delusion and the lack of rationale and logic that black women have when it comes to black men having their freedom to deal with who they want to deal with in women. And again, it only applies to heterosexual men, heterosexual black men. I ain't gonna get too far into it. We ain't finna get on the brother fuckers, right? Right? Even though again, these women are out here willingly dealing with the brother fuckers out here now. Okay, that's the thing now, y'all. That's the thing. I saw this shit. Somebody said this shit. The bitch said, "What was that? What's the fat nigga? Rob, the Rob nigga, the real big fat dude that does the skit comedy." Some bitch said, "Bruh, she wanted a threesome with her man, and a trans." Bitch, you gotta go. Don't play with me, ho. Fuck, I look like. Fuck you mean, bitch? You gotta get up out of here today. You said that publicly on the fucking thing because that make everybody else think that I'm with the shit. Bitch, you out of here. These women are willingly to deal, bro. I'm telling you, look, bro, Usher, bro, are y'all keeping up with the Usher shit? But that's why I tell you, bro, women are 1,000 times worse than men. All this shit that they put on men, black men especially, about sexual irresponsibility and sexual deviancy. But again, if you look at the numbers, again, black women have the highest numbers. Like just STD rates horrible. And I told y'all, man, we did the research in the correlation. The correlation don't equal causation. Bullshit. There's a reason why fucking black women have the highest fucking levels of fucking HIV. Okay, and straight black men do too. Because again, these women are not this. Ain't that down low shit is an excuse in 2023. They don't care. Okay, they do not care, bro. Bitches going crazy over Usher. Usher finna do a world tour or something, right? So Usher's finna do a world tour, and bitches is just gushing and whatever. Bro, did I save that one? Damn, I didn't fucking what's the name. Yes, I did. Hold on. Let me look at this. Let me look at this. Let me stop this screen real quick. Hold on. Bro, they don't care. Here you go. Like here you go. Y'all can see that, right? Y'all see that, right? Put a one in the chat if you can see it and make sure it's big enough. Y'all can see it. Roy, I just don't got no followers yet, man. Y'all know I'm one of the rawest nigga. Anywhere I go, man. Shawty said, you know what? Can you die from herpes? Because I would steal. And of course, again, y'all swear it's black men. Pussy gonna be looking like a Star Crunch for life over dick riding both kind of ways. Bro, what other group of men have to deal with this? Seriously, bro. This STD celebration culture is extremely scary. Black women are the fucking they're promoting and celebrating STDs. I've never seen it in rap to where a STD was a good thing. It's always when that bitch burnt me. What Project Pat say? Beat her with my pistol when I thought she burned me. What Cameron say? Bitch got a motherfucking pussy like a 400 watt hot a 400 watt light bulb. pussy hot, burning everything out here in the streets. Even men in you know, rap or whatever always use motherfucking STDs as a negative thing. Now, this shit is being celebrated, man. By women. Black women. Black women are the face of fucking STDs. Right now, proudly. STDs and man ass eating. But it's something wrong with us for pointing it out. Be like, this is what y'all want? And again, bro, I refuse to have my child singing after a fucking woman that's promoting STDs and man ass eating. What's wrong with y'all? Oh man, it's just a song. And I wanted to do it that, but I just left that shit alone. I was so disgusted, man. But you niggas, man, black men that support this fucking bullshit and defend it because white people got something to say.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
Y'all niggas are insane. Fuck crazy. Reaching where? How? Thank you. Reaching where and how? Bro, the bullshit, he dissed black women, period. Not all, brother. You right. You right. He didn't ditch he ditched all of them. Done. Get him out of here. Exactly. Darky. Get her out of here. He's done, but that's a phase, brother. You proving my point. All of them. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. There's a phase. Shout out to Donovan. Appreciate you, Donovan, for the fire, brother. Always coming through A1 Day 1 in the building. Well, we ain't even got to Robert De Niro yet, brother. Come on, we that's Travis Kelce is just the fucking beginning. See, shit. Okay, well, it remains to be seen. Even if he's not taking it serious, bro. Listen, I can promise you this: the chance of him dealing with another black woman after Taylor Swift, hold on real quick. Let me see if I can. I got it, y'all. I got what I needed. Yeah. Hey, hold on. Shout out to Prime. Yeah, listen, bro. Listen. He was telling y'all, Dub, he'll be a fucking fool not to. He'll be a fool not to. Who? Russell who? Kiera. Who the fuck is Kiera? Y'all understand the level of fucking if he fucking bags Taylor Swift and they get engaged and some shit like that? Russell Wilson, the way Russell Wilson is shit in the bed right now. How would he be a fool, bro? He can't lose. Finance man, brother. Your name is Finance Man, brother. Brother, your name is Finance Man. Taylor Swift is like 7 times his net worth. What are you talking about? Yeah, yeah. I'm fucking with it, man. You got it, brother. I ain't even fucking with that one, man. Hey, man, you listen. Wow, that's wild. That's a wild take there, bro. That's a wild take right there. But let's get to it, man. Let's go right here. Oh, let me shout out to Seminole 2014, brother. Their relationship might not last long, but it's mutually beneficial because Jersey Sale done went to 400 and she's getting a promo via BR and NFL. He's not gonna get that messing with black women. Exactly. No, he can't go back. Listen, you can't go back after this. You can't go down. Listen, his PR people or whatever, and a lot of these fucking celebrity relationships are just, it's just that. It's bullshit. It's contrived, right? I understand that. But he can't go back after this. Taylor Swift, he's not going back dealing no black girl. He's done. I told y'all he cut the fucking beard off, man. He got the fucking shout out to the brother that said it. Bro, he got the motherfucking state trooper mustache now. He's not even doing the beard shit no more. He's not even trying to be appealing to and do the black, the cool, the wiggle white boy shit. That's over with, bro. That's over with. They came to Travis Kelce and said, look, man, listen. We know, or whatever you have going, and so on and so forth, la la la. Your shit may sound good. And now his brother, his brother, they got a podcast. Him and his brother have a podcast. Say, look, man, you good? You done? You had your chocolate fill yet? Okay, you good? All right, great. So now we can really get to this real money. Now that you're over that phase, we can get to the real money now. We can make you the face of the fucking NFL. All right? Make you a bigger piece and a bigger part because, again, Patrick Mahomes is a mixed dude, mulatto dude with a white wife. Okay? You guys are the two of the biggest prominent fucking tandems in the NFL. Two of the biggest names in the NFL. So now if you leave the Keishas alone, right? Leave the black girls alone. All right? They look good. They got fat asses and shit or whatever. But for your image and your progression purposes and the most amount of money you're going to make, that Taylor Swift thing is going to work out for you, brother. There's no way he can lose dealing with Taylor Swift, dog. And again, he can't go backwards. It's business from here on out. Appreciate you, Seminole 2014. Fair use.
You now? What's the situation now? Who got you now?
Oh, I'm in the free market right now, man. I'm out there just enjoying life, focused on my profession, and got my feet up outside of football.
And the store.
I'm outside though.
You had a girlfriend for a while, very public.
Mm-hmm.
The story that you were too damn cheap.
Man,
that story was crazy, man. I needed out the horse's mouth.
How crazy is
man
that?
told you he blew through money the first thing. He's trying to be frugal. I'm watching him listening. I'm like, he's trying to change his life.
Don't buy into that shit. Don't buy into that shit. I'm not saying I would never say that I was supporting her. She had a very financially stable life and what she was doing in her career. But you got to be crazy if you think I'd never helped or gave her a couple of dollars to grab some food, or she gave me some money to go get some food. You know what I mean? We were in a relationship for 5 years.
Yeah.
$100 here and $100 there wasn't even thought about. You know what I mean? Which is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The City Boys thought we had us one, didn't we?
Now, again, nobody took it for her. He spent absolutely no money on her. But what he said and he made clear here, and this is the really fucking player shit or whatever right here, the niggas be talking about, right? He said, look, I spent on her, she spent on me. $100 here, $100 there. I throw us a little money for what's the name. He didn't say, hey, I bought this bitch a house, which he didn't. I bought this bitch he pulled the rapper shit. I bought a Lamborghini this, or the Phantom this, or the Bentley that. Oh, girl, didn't come out of no shit like with none of those big items like that. She got maybe some purses or some shit, some Louis Vuitton, maybe a Birkin or whatever, But major fucking items and shit, no. Not none of this shit that these fucking rappers be doing that have nothing compared to motherfucking athlete money, bro. There's not a rapper. There's not a well, maybe Drake. One, maybe two rappers are getting fucking NBA NFL athlete money. Okay, one or two, max. But yet and still, we see all the time. Quavo had to get the fucking was it a Rolls Royce repo? Ari got the fucking Lamborghini fucking truck that they said was motherfucking bought, but it was leased. Got that repoed. Boosie just motherfucking took back the damn little Benz he had for his daughter. You know what I'm saying? Yes, of course not. SKC, exactly. It's over with. The cool wiggle white boy shit is over with. Okay? Cool wiggle white boy is over with. The beard is gone. Earrings and shit is even different. His whole style, his whole demeanor, his style is, hey, look, you still do your little baggy clothes and things like that or whatever. But yeah, we're gonna draw you back from that. I wouldn't be surprised if you a year or two away from seeing this dude in the motherfucking jeans and a motherfucking cowboy hat, man. Damn, Ennis, I ain't hear about that. Nobody died. But this whole thing, right, when that came out, black women were fine with that. They were willing and totally cool with accepting 50-50. This for that. You know? You help me. Well, not even 50-50, 100-100. That's not 50-50, that's 100-100. They do for each other. Well, damn. Why they can't be the same way when it's a black man and a black woman and a black family and all those different things, and the black man is doing the majority of the spending. He's taking care of the majority of the bills, but that's not good enough. Again, I had to say this shit again, man. Let me bring this up over here. And then we're gonna get to the old Robert De Niro shit. That's crazy. Robert De Niro is a bigger L than even the Travis Kelce thing, because I heard about that, right? And I was like, well, damn, that's kind of weird. Oh yeah, I gotta show y'all this shit. Unfortunately. Little Rock in the building. What's up, bro? Obviously. SKC, exactly. He know where the money is, man. Paul. This is black education, y'all. This is the hour, and I can't play the sound but it's the sexy red ski shit, right? And sadly, man, there are black men defending this shit. You know what I'm saying? Sadly, bro, I really really pray for the black community in another 20 years, but not even 20. These kids right here, what? These kids look to be 10 years old. So 10 years, y'all. These are going to be the adults. These are going to be the voters. These are going to be the fresh people into the workforce. These are going to be the scholars. These are going to be the future. Bro, the 10-4 Tuesday shit about how deep this is, and niggas don't see it, and niggas always defending this. I got to do this, y'all, so y'all can see this shit. This dumb shit that niggas are saying. They turning what you would call degenerate and damaging lyrics into fun shit about school. Fuck is you complaining about here exactly? 642K views, 26,000 likes. And shout out to this dude right here. This is not seeing. This is a great point. What's wrong is that they brought up Kids Bop. Kids Bop. White people did Kids Bop, and it was this. Okay, well listen. Kids Bop wasn't about songs about fucking, STDs again in very very graphic fucking sexual things. They left those songs out. I don't think Kids Bop covered a DMX song. Do y'all think? I know for sure Kids Bop never did one Project Pat song or 3 6 Mafia. Okay, they did the radio songs that were kid friendly, and they had little white kids sing over it. But again, this is the far and the lengths that niggas will go to defend degeneracy and nigga shit. Okay? Huh? This is how far we go, man. Again, I don't get it. They're remixing a catchy popular song with black community use kids-friendly lyrics. What's the problem here? And of course, here goes the kids bop shit. Nigga, bro, I'm just, bro, 2053 cannot get here fast enough. Lord, please, faster. They said he said it was gonna be the fire next time. Lord, go ahead and send it. I'm ready. Yeah, never. Not one. Breaking dust up, we fall. Right? No tortillas. Yeah, no, man. No, you've never seen the kids about fucking Project Pat, 3 6 Mafia. No, Uncle Luke. No, stop. Paul that bullshit. Kids Bop never covered one Uncle Luke song, okay? So again, this is what I say, bro. We have to talk about this shit because the psychology of it, niggas are so black woman raised and controlled that their emotions overpower their logic to say, hey man, this is not okay. All right? This is not okay. In any way, shape, form, or fashion, we should not be defending this. But because again, you cannot go against the hive. You cannot go against the fucking queen. You have to be a worker bee and do what the queen wants to be done. There's too far many of these fucking dude. Those are the real simps. Okay? Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. No. Get the fuck out of here. I gotta see that one. Put the link in the chat. No way. No way. No way. No. Skeet. No. You're not having no little white. The parents listen. Wait. What? Skeet. No, I don't think we want to approve that one. I'm not comfortable with Johnny saying that. I saw what Dave Chappelle said. Okay, I know what the skeet means. Okay, no way, Jose, no, and little Susie's not gonna do it. Robert, you guys understand? They're trying to add little John to the Kiss Bop. No way. Oh no. We're gonna send Timothy to Harvard. No way. You think I'm gonna mess up his record? Skeet. No. Oh. The nerve of you. I know that. No way. Yeah, you got come on, man. Y'all hit the fucking like button, man. How y'all know? Hey, bro, nobody do this shit like me, bro. Hit the like button. I don't even. How many like? What's my like count right now? Y'all killing me, man. Come on now. Hit the like button, man. Yeah, no, man. No, man. No. See what the hell y'all going on here, man. Yeah, come on, man. I need 40 likes, man. Come on, bro. You know nobody do this shit better than me. Come on now. Get it 40. It's free. The likes is free, man. Hit the damn like button, bro. Nah, I need that, man. Y'all got nigga. No, show me. Give me the link. Put the link in the fucking chat. No way. No, sir. Lil Jon on the Kids Bop? No way. No fucking way. I need to see that. But either way, let's see. Oh, okay. Hold on, let me see this shit. Hold on. No fucking way. Oh. Come on, bro. That's clearly a parody. Stop playing with me, bro. I just seen it. It's a fucking parody, man. That's not fucking Kids Bop, dog. It's a parody. You had Lil Jon cussing and everything in the front. That's a fucking parody. Okay, that was the whole point of it. I don't know what comedy show that was, but you literally got censored Lil Jon cussing and shit beforehand. Stop playing, bro. Yeah, man. Y'all, that shit ain't real, man. Y'all out of hand, bro. But let's jump on this one, bro. So again, listen. And bro, this isn't a gotcha. Let me be extremely clear about this. None of the stuff I do, and I'm gonna go out on a limb and speak for a lot of other black men too. Bro, this isn't a gotcha. It's really not. But again, it's the reality that most men and women just cannot say. But most men are afraid to say, and we're saying it. Black women have the highest divorce rate. One of the highest divorce rates after 40. Okay? Remember, they was always celebrating Robert De Niro. I think George Lucas is still married to the black woman, right? And who was it? Who was one other old couple where a white man, black wife, right? Who was it? Who was the other group? Who was the other white man, black woman long-term relationship, y'all? Marriage. Oh yeah, they hella mad, bro. This shit play out, goddamn. Shout out to something different. What do you mean? Neck and neck and what? Women? No way. No. Yep. Gary Owen just got yep, you're right. Gary Owen just got divorced. Yeah, Bill Murray didn't last with Khalees for like even 3 months. And it's no, brother. It's not even close. Black women have the lowest marriage rate and highest divorce rate, brother. Lowest marriage and highest divorce rate, bro. I'm telling you. Look it up. So Robert De Niro's married to this the black woman, right? 4 years. I think they was married for a good little time. I want to say at least 10 years or so, whatever. Let me see. Let me give the exact numbers. I saw it. They ended up having 2 kids together and everything. So let me see. So yeah, 97 to 2018. So that was what, 11 years. Yeah, 11 years. The last wife. Hell, damn. His first wife was black too. Yeah, damn. So both of his wives, all black women. So from 1976 to 19, and then let me pull this up. You guys see this. Hold on. Stop sharing that. Oh shit, I did the wrong one. Not that one. No. My bad. So both of his wives, ex-wives, were black women. Okay, and I think he had like a third woman or something that he had. What's the name of it? Oh shit. Yo, shout out to Silent Sir, man. Shout out to Silent Sir, brother. Greatly, greatly appreciate you, brother, for the 40 ball on the Cash App, brother. Greatly appreciate you, man. Hey, I greatly appreciate you guys' support. You don't have to, but you do. And I certainly, most certainly appreciate you, brother. I greatly appreciate you, man. For belated congratulations, 20 years of service, man. I appreciate you, brother. Greatly appreciate you, bro. So yeah, both of his ex-wives were black women, right? So now he's moved on to, they say, what y'all call it? Y'all brothers are like that Asian persuasion, that good rice. He done graduated to that good rice. Fair use, fair use.
Lives.
She's made it more fun.
It's okay. Look at her hair, Tiffany.
Yeah, she has a ton.
Can I
did
pick
have
her up?
heartburn.
Can I
Yes.
pick her up? Say hi. Oh my God. Look.
Now, even Gayle King, what's the first thing she said? Look at her hair. Ooh, look at her hair. Again, man, the intrinsic inferiority, insecurity complex that black women have, man. Hair is one of the biggest ones. Talked about this last night in the space I was in. And the girls talking about this other thing. And I'm like, look, man, you guys have won every legal case at this point in time to where black women can wear their natural hair. They literally took it to the Supreme Court, and they said that was a part of the freedom of expression or whatever it was, and so on and so forth. It's discriminatory to tell a person they cannot wear their hair in, you know, a natural way, and so on and so forth. Its natural state, dreadlocks and afros and all these different things or whatever. Women have literally won court cases, okay, where they have payouts for this, for discrimination. So there's no longer this excuse, man. Okay, there's no longer this excuse about, oh well, you know, European beauty standards and this, that, and the other, and all this other bullshit. Which again is bullshit because not last year, but a year before last, 2021, right? 2021, an African woman won Miss Universe, right? African woman, natural, slim frame, natural hair, short cut, had a nice little fade or whatever. So this whole beauty standard thing, man, is yet again another excuse for laziness. You can't complain about, oh well, you know, they don't make a way for us to wear our hair and it's frowned upon. That's a lie. Again, there's literal court motherfucking documentation, man. Court cases for this. Okay, if your job tells you cannot fucking wear your hair in this natural state, you can take them to fucking court and sue them and win a substantial amount of money. So I promise you, they're not going to do it. The thing is, again, you guys don't see your own hair in its natural state as being beautiful. That's the ugly truth. You've become dependent. You know what I'm saying? We need our shit. We need our weave. I don't wear it, but we need it, right? Black women don't even understand, man, and black people as a whole, but black women especially. When I tell y'all, man, the delusion and the psychology, the propaganda, bro. This is what we're faced with, unlike any other group of men on the planet. Not just the country, the planet. Y'all. The planet. So we talk about these women. Y'all always talk about women. Y'all talk about women. Well, again, brother. Jordan Peterson had an interview about the difficulties between men and women, right? And no racial aspect or anything put into it. These people reach these high levels, they can't tell the truth. They can't, because they do, you'll be canceled. You'll be canceled. You'll be called a bigot. You'll be called a misogynist, especially if you speak on black men specifically. You'll be called a misogynist and a racist. So it has to be us little people down here that are literally, you know what I'm saying, boots on the ground, life experience have seen it, deal with it on a day-to-day basis, deal with it over our lives to come out here and not expose it, man, but but to explain it. Because a lot of people don't even see it. A lot of people, I'm telling you, man, a lot of people don't even see this shit. That's why I say this whole thing is, I don't like to put the red pill because it's much deeper than red pill shit, man. This is, I'm telling y'all, man, the stuff we do here, man. Seriously, shit is underrated. Okay. A lot of the stuff we talk about here, bro, you can't even get this in any type of African American studies or any type of fucking sociological class or sociology class. None of that. You're never gonna see this in academia, man. You're never gonna see this because you can't put this in a book. In the book be published, especially as you know, as educational literature. You can't do it. You see what I'm saying?
Look over there. You're making your TV debut on CBS Mornings. Yay. Is she looking right at you? Here's mommy over here. Here she is. Hi, honey. Here she is. Look. Oh, she smiled. That was a smile.
She's talking to you.
That was a smile. That was not gas. That was a smile.
It was legit, yes.
Gia, what's your favorite Robert De Niro movie? Which one do you like?
The one in the delivery room.
The one in the delivery room.
We're on the star.
Yes, you're the star. That's right. Okay, this is my last question. You're the only one in the room who can answer this at this particular moment. The best thing about Bob De Niro is
how much he loves his family.
That's nice.
That might make me a little teary-eyed.
Oh, that's nice.
Now, Robert De Niro, Tiffany Chen's 3-month-old baby, made her television debut Friday on CBS Mornings. Gia Virginia Chen De Niro was born April 6th, weighing 8 pounds 6 ounces. That's a big ass baby for those two little people. De Niro told CBS Mornings co-host Gayle King in May when he revealed he had welcomed his 7th child. 7th. Robert De Niro is damn near 80 years old, and he's still out here getting some putting babies in bitches. And that's a healthy baby. That's a big ass baby, man. Okay. But again, this whole thing, white men love us, and white men, black women have the most successful things, and black men don't this, and black men don't that. Black women are the ones who make this and turn this shit into a competition. Right? Black women are the ones who turn this into a competition of all these other things, and then when black men rebut, right, or defend ourselves or all these different things, somehow we're just, oh, you trying to compete with the women. No, not trying to compete with the women. What I am doing, though, is going to fucking tear down your bullshit narrative. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna tear down your bullshit narrative. And I'm gonna fucking show you that what you're talking about is bullshit. Again, shout out to Black Male First on Twitter. Listen, man, y'all aren't even marrying out at a 10% rate. And that's over from 2017 to 2021. You're not raising in those numbers. Okay? You're not. White men aren't even like I said, white men aren't even dealing with you guys. That's total. So all races included, you guys don't reach 10%. I think it's like 7%. Black women marry at a 7% rate out. Same thing with date out. I'm the dating divide. I'm going to order that. And I'm going to read that. We're going to go through that and break that down. This is not a gotcha thing. This is not a shit on black women thing. This again is the issue and problem with the black community is black women's unwillingness to accept the fact of the matter that their best chances are with black men. Okay, best chance of having a fucking family and a relationship and all these different things is going to be a black man. And the sad part about it again is these same women. Again, we start getting into the the other stats of it. You have no problem issue having children by black men. Okay, multiple children by multiple black men. But then lo and behold, once you have reached this state of where you need security for yourself and your children, oh, 50-50 ain't good enough. 100K ain't no money. All the shit that you say to tear down the fucking black man and then tell him he's not doing good enough in comparison to the white man and every other man. When again, that's the only man that's really here for you. Oh, well, look at Serena. Oh, well, look at, again, ma'am, those are the 1%, the less than 1%. Serena Williams is an outlier in every way, shape, form, and fashion. Everything from her fame to her the money she makes to her having a white spouse, a white husband. All of that is an outlier. But again, you start saying this, niggas don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Put it in the chat, man. If y'all want to come up, more than happy and welcome to join the panel and give us your take. Excuse me. Yeah, good counsel. That's not even to count that, man. Yeah, black women don't benefit from the fucking fake hair industry at all. The smallest thing, billions of dollars put into it, and you don't even, you know what I'm saying, you don't benefit from it at all. Again, that's the only logic, sadly, that niggas understand. Making the exception the rule. Oh, well, I know somebody that his mama was a drug addict and a hoe, and his daddy died on death row for murder, and he's a doctor. Okay. Okay. Do you understand just like doctors, period, of all races, how small that percentage is? Right? Just a doctor, a medical doctor. You understand how small of a percentage that makes up from, you know what I'm saying, a national standpoint. Okay, now let's racialize it. So that is the exception. Okay. Good for him. Wonderful thing. Even though y'all hate the fuck out of fucking Dr. Ben Carson. Ben Carson said he grew up in fucking projects, government fucking government cheese and food stamps. And y'all hate him because he a coon. Damn. Hold on. Listen, man, the makeup shit is just out of hand, bro. I'm so tired of that shit. Stop it, brother. Never. The Ling Ling and Rada getting paid off black. Everybody is, man. And bro, you seen the thing where they did the shit where oh my god, man. You seen the Indian thing where they take the hair and they fucking put it through the combs and like, oh my god, bro. That shit is disgusting. Shout out to Freeman said Ben Carson spoke at my church. That's dope, man. I don't know about the first, but I know I think he had that. Oh Lord, yeah, they got that up out of here. Well, Seminole, no, man. Listen, if you're a black man that is not of a liberal mindset, right, and you do not accept the white man won't let me win, and not only you not accept it, but you're bold enough to speak against that and say, hey, if I could did it, you can do it too. You're a sellout. You're a Tom. You're a coon. You're all of these fucking anti-black things. So you're never going to get your flowers from black people, from the masses, man. It's just not going to happen. So are we making it clear that black women are not assets, just liabilities? For the most part, yes. Statistically, yes. When you look at, again, I'll say this again, is it 61%, 61 to 65% of black women have children, right? Of those 61 to 65% of black women that have children, I'm gonna say this again. Of the 61 to 65% of black women that do have children, 70% of them have them out of wedlock, not married. Of those 70% that have children, okay, out of wedlock, not married, 60% of those have them by multiple men. Okay? That's just the children aspect of it. We haven't even got to the finances yet. So that leaves 35% of black women that have no children. Of that, again, of those 35% of black women that have no children, we don't even know what percentage of them are married, but black women have the lowest marriage rate. So let's just say 10% of them are already married. So that cuts down to 25% of black women that are single and childless. Okay. Single and childless black women, right? Okay. Of those single and childless black women, now you still have to deal with the obesity rate. Okay. We only going to count the obesity rate. We don't do the overweight rate because that could be a BMI thing, but we're just going to go because if you're obese, you're definitely overweight. So we go to 6% of those women that are left over are going to be fucking obese. Okay. All right. Or not obese, they're going to be overweight. Okay. If that's your thing. If you like, you niggas don't like nothing over 180 pounds. Right. BABG's like me, baby. As long as she motherfucking cute, you know what I'm saying? We good. We get in there. You know what I'm saying? There's limits. We ain't finna do no Lizzos and shit like that, but that aspect of it. And then that's not even counting the finances. You get to the finances again, no lowest net worth, highest poverty rate, and hell, aged out. We don't even know other percentage of those that are left. What age bracket are they in? Are these younger women? Are these older women? 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s? So again, that's what I'm just saying, man. It's bro, it's very, very little, man. I told y'all this. And I'm the one who said this now. No, I haven't seen nobody else do this. And they're really gonna have to fucking get on this and do the numbers. There are more eligible good black men or good selection of black men choices than there are black women. I stand on that. That's hands down, without a doubt. The numbers say it. The numbers support it. Just on like not having kids alone. Start out with that. You're 20% in the positive. Or damn near 20% in the positive. Was it 48% of no. It's what 55% of black men don't have kids, right? Or 55 to 52. Less than that. When I did that live stream, what did we come up with, y'all? I think we came up with something like 5%, 5 to 3. 3 to 5% available. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, Freeman's we put that in there. Of the women that have kids, 60% of them have multiple kids by multiple men. So that's what I'm saying. So when we actually go through this, the thing is, black women are constantly shitting on black men and talking all this shit about black men, but black men are the people that are suffering when it comes to if you want to keep a, you know what I'm saying, a black relationship, a black family, black men are the one losing out because they have the least to pick from. It's not even close. Yeah, it's still the black men get talked shit about all the time. Oh, check this out. So I was in when I was in Houston, right? I'm sitting down at the club or whatever, chilling, whatever, and this dude and this chick dancing like right in front of me. Right? I gotta move my feet to keep this nigga from, you know what I'm saying, stepping on my foot and shit. No beef shit or whatever, but he grinding on some bitch or whatever. I literally hear him tell this girl, I got 5 kids. 5? Oh, ooh, 5. Yeah, I want some more. I want 3 more. You want 8 kids? Her ass still on his motherfucking lap, on his pelvis, y'all. Still dancing, still grinding, all this other shit, la la la. Buddy sealed the deal, man. Got a number, all this shit, whatever she had, smile on her face, whatever. Bro, don't listen to these hoes, man. These hoes do not care. They don't. Brothers, be the sex man. Okay? Says again. Be the sex man, brother. Don't try to be the husband. Don't try to be the motherfucking boyfriend. Be the motherfucking nigga that's motherfucking breaking her bike. Okay? Get into the bottom of that water. Okay? No. He had 5 kids. He. And the bitch was still dancing on a nigga. She didn't say, oh, you know what? It was nice meeting you. Have a nice night. No, she kept grinding away. That's why I tell y'all, man, listen. Each his own, whatever, man. Hey, get out here, bro. If you single and ready to mingle, bro, do your thing, bro. Be smart though, but bro, don't put limitations on yourself and don't listen to any of these hoes say. If they feeling you, bro, they with it. Shout out to because you go to the water's wedding ring on and just off to see the results. He said he got way more attention with it on than off. Yeah. Told y'all, man. We done covered it all, man. Nobody do it. We do it over here, man. Don't nobody love a black man like the next black woman. Don't nobody love or want a black man like like the next black woman, man. You married, you in a relationship. I heard this chick on IG today say she got pussy goons, nigga. She got pussy goons. She gonna say you don't act like you don't like me. She said she gonna send the pussy goons at you, nigga. Say her homegirls fuck good and give head good. Okay? Say they suck that. We got SKC in the building. What's up with you, brother?
Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on? I had to show you some love since you stopped through, but I had that thing going on where I can't get away, so
no, it's cool. It's
I
cool.
couldn't catch up with you and everything. But and so how did this? What made you jump out with the Travis Kelce story, man? I'm curious. Like, what was your main takeaway with that?
Well, like I said, I started seeing when it happened. I didn't even know, but I started seeing all of this stuff about he fumbled, and I'm like, okay, in reference to the girl, and I don't keep with celebrity relationships or something. So when I saw it was Taylor Swift, the person they saying that like he fumbled in comparison, like who the fuck could he fumble in comparison to Taylor Swift? Like what are y'all guys talking about? And of course, you start seeing the trending thing of all these people sharing these things and these dudes talking about how battered the old girlfriend was in comparison to Taylor Swift. And I'm like, bro, what's wrong with y'all? What are you talking about? Like, bro, there's no such thing as a woman that's not making 1% of what a 780 million net worth super mega star. Okay, like, what are you talking about? That's your same race and all these other things, and people clearly accept it better, and it's going to give you the maximum return on everything in your life as a professional athlete and a celebrity personality.
I don't know, man. It's from the little that I saw, because when you started talking about it, I went on Twitter to go look at it. But yeah, I don't know. It just sounds more delusional than anything else. But I mean, there's been a lot of delusion that's been coming out lately, especially with this. What's that chick, the Queen Maker?
Oh, she's still going. See, I don't even know what's going on with her. She got some new shit pop off, but yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh, so I mean, so quickly, like, where did you stop in Houston? I'm curious.
Oh, all the black spots, man, all downtown. Let me see. I had some barbecue at a place called Papa's or Papa's. I went downtown to a spot called Prospect. On Sunday, I was at Chapman and Kirby's. What else? I had the Galleria Mall. I got lost in the Galleria Mall. I almost couldn't get back to my car.
It's huge.
What else? I went downtown. Downtown is really downtown is extremely nice. I walked around
Yeah.
the green something.
Yeah, it's a Discovery Green. I
Yeah.
work not too far from there. There's like a small office, not too far from where you were, by the Georgia Brown. And I do some work out of there. But man, yeah, you went to all the black spots.
Yeah, all the black spots, man. Hey, shout out to LAR and shout out to Grown Man Business, man. Both of those guys pulled up on me, man. So I greatly appreciate them showing me love, showing me around, man. Shout out to them.
Oh man, yeah. I would have took you to some. You were like, what is this, man?
I need you to diversify me, man, because hey, man, I'm still, I'm from Macon now. I'm comfortable, man. I'm comfortable in those in those environments.
Oh man, yeah. I don't think you should have went to Papa's, man. They should have took you to J Bar M or something like that.
J Bar, you say?
Yeah, J Bar M. They have some pretty good barbecue. But
it's definitely on my.
It's all right, but it's pretty. It's all right, but it ain't top.
Yeah, it was what I'm saying. It wasn't bad, but yeah, it was filling, but yeah, it wasn't nothing spectacular. But yeah, man, Houston's definitely on my thing, man. I'm gonna be making at least a trip a year there, if not a couple. I'm definitely got to go back, man. I loved it.
Yeah, man. I don't want to hog. Freeman probably want to talk about something serious. So let me give him the mic.
No problem, man. What's up with you, Freemans?
Hey, everything good. Hey, I was gonna ask SKC, what do you think of Langford Grocery? You been there?
Oh yeah, see now you talking. Now you talking. That's like one of the spots where you get real food. Another place would be like Phoenicia Market downtown. You can get some there, or whenever they do the farmers market thing. Yeah.
Okay, nice. But no, on the topic, it's just, dude, it's wild because it's like it's a comparison that's devoid of reality because it's not apples to apples. It's average model to global icon. Like, what are we talking about?
Exactly.
The comparison defies all logic. Like, what are we doing here?
But like you say, in freedom, that's what I'm talking about, right? So black women have this thing to where the I'm every woman syndrome, right? To where one of us makes it, we all make it, right? And, everybody's Serena Williams, everybody's Beyonce, everybody's like these Oprah, these top 1%, less than 1%, just women on the planet, period, right? Everybody's a 10, everybody's attractive, everybody's beautiful, and it's all the positive, none of the negatives. And if you are the black man that dares be like, whoa, shout it, what are you talking about? Okay. You look like a combination of fucking Flavor Flav and TD Jakes. No, ma'am. That don't apply to you. What is? You hate your mama, and you are like, well, no, ma'am. No, everybody's not beautiful. Okay, everybody's not beautiful. Everybody's not rich. Everybody's not successful. Y'all, black women only want to take the positive of the positives and put that jacket on every single one of them. And then when you dare, you know what I'm saying, just speak truth, it's something wrong with you. The amount of delusion we have to put up with, bro, I'm telling you, it's not even comparable. It's not comparable to anything else on the planet.
Yeah. And, I think but it is happening, right? They are creating their own caste in American society. It's going to be like black women and everybody else. The numbers are just too high. You can't have a 70% bastardy rate and an over 60% multiple baby daddy rate, right? That's unsustainable, right? At some point, that's going to get cut off. Right? They're trying to culturally disconnect from black men, but black men are the only thing that are connecting them to American culture writ large. So they're trying to break that bond. It's going to get ugly in the next 10 years.
Like, well, and that's what I'm saying, because 2030
is ugly.
Well, listen, less than that, because 2030 is supposed to be a financial drop off too. So you got 2030, and then you got 2053. So we're literally less than 30 years removed, or 30 years removed or less. You know what I'm saying, to this permanent underclass thing. And because, like you said, black people don't Well, niggas don't take things serious and don't take the time to learn anything valuable and understand what these things mean and how serious they are. But then, lo and behold, blame the white man, blame the system, America with 3Ks and all this bullshit. And then, lo and behold, like you said, man, this time is counting down more and more and more. And like you said, this is the lovely thing about the separation that's happened. Oh, shout out to SKC, man. Listen, this 2024 crime bill is going to be spectacular. I just found out today that I guess they did a big riot thing or something in Philly, right? And I'm telling you, man, the writing on the wall, for this one that comes around this time, I told y'all niggas got mad at me. Y'all had so much to say when I told you about this George Floyd shit. When they crack open these history books, I'll say 40, 50 years from now, and someone actually gives a realistic fucking account of that shit right there. That right there was the beginning of the end of the downfall of like just black people being taken serious whatsoever in this country. I'm telling you.
I absolutely agree with you. I think there's someone that's probably going to write an article about it, and they're going to have on one end like MLK and on the other end George Floyd to show like the two differences and how it just all fell apart. There's a story going on in Baltimore right now, which I think is going to help with the turning point of everything. There's a tech company named EcoMap Tech, and the CEO of it was this young girl. She was on Forbes 30 before 30, and she got killed by this dude in Baltimore that had like a rap sheet like crazy, and he was let go by Marilyn Mosby. After all that Freddie Gray junk. And so this company is made up of a bunch of white liberals and some other black people and all that. But I mean, their CEO just got murdered by a person that they would have marched for.
Yep. Hey man, by the time they learn, it's gonna be too late.
Hey, fantastic. Have you read The Fourth Turning? Are you familiar with it?
I'm familiar with it, but I haven't read it yet. But I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so real brief, right? The human epoch runs around 80 years in America, right? If you look at from the Revolution, American Revolution till Civil War, about 80 years. From the Civil War to World War II, about 80 years. And from World War II to now, right, about 80 years, right? So that whole like in 10 years thing is, what reason I mention that is in about 10 years, the rules are going to be set for the next 80 years. That's why when I say that, like about that time frame, the door is going to slam shut and nothing's going to change for the next 80 years. We're going to be playing by those rules that have been set in these next few years.
Well, I was just saying, Freeman, it's crazy that you state that because I was reading this book on 1913, the 1914 era, and it was a comparison between the 1920 generation and then the generation that was dying off of the late 1800s, and they were so diametrically opposed. Like they had totally different viewpoints on how to live life, how to do everything. I mean, some of it was so polarizing that they had like different parts where you had some that were born in the 1800s, and they were stating that after the war, like they didn't even recognize the country anymore because they remembered times of where they could basically just go out and go walk and do various things, hang out in the country, and just no issues, just let their kids run about and explore the world. And after the war, it was like all of that was done. So it's I find it interesting that you state about the fourth turning thing, because even now, even Fantastic has stated where there seems to be like a huge generational gap between say like X, the millennials, and also Gen Z, like their way of thinking and doing things is so dramatically different that it's weird.
Yeah, true.
Well, like I said, the X was the last generation to have majority two parent households and family units. After X millennial started was the big divorce boom started. So you started having parents that were involved, or parents divorced, divorces and stuff like that or whatever, and parents that were there. But now after millennials, there are no parents. There's the single mom thing is just in this generation, our group, the millennials, just is metastasized, bro. It's so cancerous and it spread so crazily that there is no morals. There's no because just go back and think from our time, right? Even as kids, you had onesie twosies of like bad kids, but even those bad kids could be chastised, they could be corrected, they could be singled out or removed if necessary, and no one made a fuss about it. Hey, this is a little badass kid, get him out of here. He's disruptive. Everybody else has to learn. Well, compound that now with they don't give a damn about kids, and they're purposely not teaching these kids anything. They don't want them to learn. They want them to be useless eaters. You know what I'm saying? They want them to be these drones and these people that are destined to just work until they die. Along with, don't you say nothing to my kid. Don't you say nothing to my child. You don't tell my child what to do. You ain't got to listen to them. Racism. They ain't this. They ain't that. That my kid can't read. As you can see, you covered the thing where the kid was a damn senior, and the mom somehow found out a week before graduation that her child can't read and don't got no credits. And she mad. She blaming the Baltimore school system. They need to teach these kids. What are they doing, ma'am? How the hell you don't know that your kid done been going to school for 4 years and you don't know that you ain't looked at a report card, you ain't checked up on no grades. I gotta work, I gotta provide, I got this, I got that. Well, hey, you knew that when you had this motherfucking kid.
Yeah, I think that goes both ways though, too, to be honest, because it takes a lot of people looking the other way. It takes a lot of people looking the other way to let it get this bad.
Oh yeah, but that's by design. Like I said, that's purposely by design. Like I said, the whole No Child Left Behind bullshit with Bush and this stuff to where kids no longer can fail. Again,
right.
It's all in the cake, man. Again, you need those people, and like I said, now playing into it, and people don't understand now. Shit, you finna be replaced by either migrant workers or fucking Tesla bots. So again, like you said, man, this it's so much stuff going on that people aren't aware of outside of who's dating who, and the latest music video and whatever this shit is and so on and so forth. You got 30-year-old people out here, man, that have no idea about what I'm saying, any of these things that you say 2030, they don't even know what that means. You say 2053, they don't know what that means. You know what I'm saying? They don't even have a reference point of it. So or fourth turning, right? Or a great reset. They don't even understand the importance of these very, very serious events and concepts.
I think another part of all of that is that you have a lot of people who are within our age group as well that are beginning to see all of these things finally. But the hubris that they have of not being able to say, God, dog, I was wrong about this or that. It's like they just so many of them just want to duck their head in the sand and then just act as if, oh, I never said any of that, or it's crazy. And in all of that, I would say that hurts people even more because that's where I think some of that attitude that of where you have further generations that don't want to listen to people or don't want to just consider information and check it out for themselves or consider an alternative opinion. A lot of times I think it's passed on from generation to generation.
Yeah, they can't. Not connecting the dots is crazy. Like I don't even think they're cognizant of it, dude.
No, they're not. They're not. They're oblivious. They're completely, totally oblivious. That's what I'm saying, Freeman. They have if you said fourth turning to them, then what do you mean? They've not even heard of it. You can't even have the conversation. Then, like say, you start talking about anything along the lines of politics, policy, laws, trends. Like you said, you go back and know, like you said, the trends of uh financial financial cycles, right? Again, that's why I say everybody's playing this thing along. Like, bro, the stock market has to crash. You don't know when it's going to happen. Could be today, could be 2 years, 5 years from now, but it has to. Just if you know and you understand the way the cycle works and the thing goes, and of course, you know what I'm saying, what's been done in comparison to just what 2008 was, 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And all these different things. So like you went from what $2 trillion in debt to 32, was it 32 or 23, whatever it is? I think it's 23 trillion dollars in debt now. Again, that's just unsustainable mathematically. But you start trying to have those conversations with people. Oh man, and then at the same time they complaining about this shit. In the Chicago's in New York about the people they voted in and the policies they voted in, choosing the illegal immigrants and the invaders, the invaders over the taxpayers. Then, mind you, again, on top of that, we're giving billions upon billions of fucking dollars, and they're asking for more money to a whole other country. You know what I'm saying? That that has some dealings with a certain very important individual in this country. So again, man, people are you say freedom, they don't, bro. They really. It's a lot of people. Ignorance is bliss is not just a saying, bro. It's a lifestyle. It's a way of life, and most people don't care. They don't. They've never been taught to care. They've never been taught, like I said, critical thinking. Like you guys, just even educational point. But most of these kids don't even know how to think. They don't. It's all a part of it. Like I said, everything from the tablets to the phones to all these things where I told you guys, even now with the media, shit, TikTok is 30 seconds, a minute, whatever, shorts, all this stuff, bro, they're deliberately dumbing down the people. And we see it and we understand it because again, we were the last generation before that. I told you the wonderful thing about millennials, we're the bridge, the gap of every possible thing. Because for the most part, we parents, you were in a there's a higher chance you were in a 2-parent situation where at least you had in a marriage, right? And then you had a relationship with your grandfather, grandmother, so on and so forth, to instill those values, to instill right and wrong, and whatever it may be. All right. And you have a foundation there. And then the school system, you actually had to, you know what I'm saying, learn things. There was no automatic pass. If you failed, you failed. You know what I'm saying? And all these different things. And there were actual things that were held to a standard that you had to make in order to be successful. Well, now again, you take all that stuff away. You just throw a whole bunch of fucking, electronics and games and stuff to divert your attention away from anything that's serious. Bro, these kids don't stand a chance. And then, unfortunately, like you said, these kids are soon to be adults. I had to understand this when I was saying this, bro. Those are like 10-year-olds. These are going to be grown adults in 8 years.
Dude, having a kid like Baby Freeman's, 3, right? But just being around like young kids, it's just like some of these kids are rocks.
Yeah, bro.
Rocks. You can see it already. Like they just don't stand a chance.
No chance, bro. Again, like I said, bro, like I said, you know what I'm saying, bro, every now and again, like it's not as often, but every now and again, like I said, you go to the grocery store, you see that chick that's got 2 buggies full of groceries that I'm paying for. You know what I'm saying? Them badass little kids with mustard stains and ketchup stains and all,
but with smartphones.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All over the shirt, And then lo and behold, man, like you said, that's the future. Unfortunately.
Dude, it's crazy, man.
But they know how to get turned up, though.
The one thing I could say is they're less when queried, right? Do you want to raise taxes to increase, social benefits? The answer no. So hopefully this will tail off in some way. Fingers crossed.
Well, I think that'll happen, but it'll be a while before that happens. It'll be a while. Well, let me play this real quick, man, so y'all can listen to this delusion that we was talking about, right?
You are still the least educated. You thought you ate. Black men are still the least educated in America. Black women are doing better than you. We are deciding to date more. Understand? It's called listening and reading comprehension. It sounds like you didn't graduate high school because you can't understand. Black women are dating more outside of their race now than they have done in the past.
Ma'am, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're the same rate. And again, this Travis Kelce shit is showing y'all, bro, these other men do not want to deal with y'all. You don't. Other men do not want to deal with y'all. The fetishes are you. It's more likely for a woman to be a fetish in itself than a man, right? It's always a higher demand for that pussy than it is for dick. Okay, like I say, it's always free dick everywhere. Pussy can't say the same thing.
It's not. We're not saying it's new. No one's saying it's new, Bookie. We're dating more. And no one said that we're more loyal. We're dating more other races. And we treat them better or differently because they act better. You know how many black men I've tried to be with? And they act like babies, children? I'm not your mom. I'm not doing it.
So she's not your mom. But when you say, hey, look, ma'am, you look like a motherfucking great value Whoopi Goldberg, okay, from, Sealy? You know what I'm saying? You're giving me the Whoopi Jr. vibes. Oh, you hate your mama. What you mean? So I'm not your mom when it comes to being in a relationship with you and you're not doing what I want you to do, right? Yeah, listen, man, that right there, we've been over this so many times, right? But this is the bullshit we have to listen to, man. This is the shit they come up with.
So be mad that no black woman wanted to pander to your ignorant ass. Have a nice day. Go sit down. You have nothing. And I'm sorry, I was wrong. I'm not Google checking every fucking thing. Asians are more educated. You are still the least educated.
Full screen it so you can see all those piercings.
You just said
man.
it yourself. Black
That
women
shit
are
all
making.
over her
You
face.
thought you ate. Black men are still the least educated.
You said what now? You said
I
full
said,
screen, so what?
doesn't she have a tongue ring and a whole bunch
She
of
got
earpieces?
a tongue ring or a nose ring. Yeah.
Yeah, no, bro, no. What is this?
Yeah.
No, just no. She looks like my kids can't read. That's what she looks like.
More money. So why can't black men do the same? I'm not understanding. It's not coming. You just said it yourself. Black women are making more money. So why can't black men do the same? I'm not understanding. It's not coming to me. It's not coming to me. Y'all want me. Black women, in my opinion, if you can't find a good black man, just date out. It's not.
Again, y'all been singing the same song for how long? How long y'all been singing this song and it's still not working? It's not. These men not taking y'all serious. All right. Even the women that did it, Kristen and Karen told y'all, hey man, this shit not gonna work for the white man. You gotta, none of the ooh child, none of the finger snapping, none of the neck rolling. You gotta lose some weight. Yeah. No.
That serious. There's a Jose out there. There's a Tom out there. There's something else out there.
It's funny you mentioned Jose. Jose is like the brokest man in the fucking country. And again, the biggest thing that y'all need to start hitting them with this bullshit, man, when they start bringing them Hispanics, the Hispanics numbers aren't even properly assessed because, again, they're not counted for any of these illegals that are here now. The illegals that are here now, the millions, the hundreds of thousands, the tens to hundreds of thousands, not millions, the tens to hundreds of thousands of illegals that are here now will be a zero, okay, that you have to factor into the income of the Hispanics, which they can't do, again, because they're undocumented, so they can't count them. So you start talking this shit about Jose and the Hispanics, they make even less money now than it's actually fucking reported because you have so many of the fucking illegals here.
I'll add something to that. Maybe Freeman, if you've ever been to like a quinceanera before.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely.
How many Hispanic young men have brought a black girl as a date?
Zero.
And you know how
Not zero.
so far as culturally how important that event is.
Oh yeah.
I mean that it's big. It's bigger than prom. I don't see them bringing black women to as dates to those events. But hey,
well, look, I've seen black men though. right?
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen plenty of black men interracially date and be accepted because they just they just do their thing. But Keisha, no, bro. I mean, I haven't even seen non-Keisha, to be honest. It's just never happened, like never. I've seen an interracial. I've only seen one interracial couple with a Latino dude, but they were like middle class, super middle class couple. This is in Austin, Texas, but never. Nah, Keisha ain't coming to Quinceañera, bro. Nope.
That you can go ahead and try out, because at this point, this is a joke. We're not doing that. I'm not doing that. Any man, and there are respectable jobs like a teacher. Like teachers don't make that much, but that's a respectable man. But in my mind, any man who makes less than his wife and his wife is working harder than him is not a real man. Mom,
This me out of bed, Stanker.
Now again, excuse me. This is a 21-year-old girl. This girl's 21 years old, and she's out here giving
He said deep life advice.
yeah. This is a 21-year-old girl that her mom and her mom said she has a daddy too, but not her husband. No, she has a daddy, but not a husband now. And when her mom came on here making all them threats and shit, and so on and so forth, right? Listen, man, we don't do this for us, okay? This is why you're seeing this big influx of younger black boys. Those are young black boys are the ones who are interracially dating. That's who's really is having the boom in interracial dating, and it's going up like crazy. Okay. They were mad the other day. They was talking all kind of shit about Bill Gates' daughter dating the did they get engaged? I don't know if they got engaged, but I know they're dating the black kid, right? And I think he either graduated from Stanford or something like that or whatever. But whichever it is, right? They were downplaying that. And again, of course, the simp ass niggas are the main ones. Oh yeah, he was a nerd. he was this, he was that, he was. And it's like, nigga, what's wrong with y'all, man? That's what really befuddles me, man, to the day. But I understand it again. This is the power of the propaganda and why we have to put this shit out here. A lot of these men, man, are too far gone. But what we're trying to do is save the boys before they become men and deprogram them. Okay, and deprogram them. I saw the thing today. They showed a video of back when Dion had his show. He's doing it with his son, and I guess it was some turmoil between the mom and the dad or whatever, so on and so forth. And he said, "Hey, look, you don't have to. I don't want you to hate your mom. You can love your mom. You can love me. You can love me. You can love your mom. I don't want you to hate your mom, so on and so forth. Like what I'm saying, you're my son. You're special. They had a little moment, and so on and so forth. Far too often, again, man. Black men have to do that with their children. Okay, and you have to bring them off that ledge of parental alienation and these mothers out here purposely turning them against the fathers. So what's happening, man, is that you have these whole group of fucking men that are under, and all they know is this toxic feminine energy, right? And they've been victim to this for 18 years, and now they're out in the world and they don't have any type of positive black male role model to give them advice to get them up out of there. I'm telling y'all, man, the stuff we're doing here, okay, and that's why I say we really got to start bringing these young fellas into the fold, man, and not to the point like because the Cynthia G's, the Princellas, the Vested Zealots, the Crystal and Karazin, they're doing this again. She shouted out, I think it was Crystal and Karazin or some shit, right? This girl's 21 years old, and she's out here being a fucking acolyte, man, and preaching the gospel of black men ain't shit. Okay, we're not doing this for the purpose of black women ain't shit or so on and so forth. The vision. We're doing this again for the purpose of black men being successful, black men being happy, black men going to where they are appreciated and not wasting their time on someone that is not worthy of them. Okay, that day is over with. It's over with, man. You know what I mean? And we constantly we're the only people being told to shut up. No one tells Cynthia G to shut up. No one tells fucking Priscilla to shut up. No one tells any of these other people to shut up, man. But if you're a black man talking about, anything about black male fucking progression and success, you a simp. Oh, you worried about women and you can't do this, you can't do that. It's like, man, get out of my face, dog. This is ridiculous, man.
Bro, they're trained to be under women. They don't know anything else, right? They don't know anything else, and when confronted, it's like. Matter of fact, I don't even know if you remember SKC. There was a dude on your stream we were talking to about education, and they were like, "Yeah, they're gonna put your son in a dress." And when I started showing black women and education, started freaking out. We're better with all women. I was like, "Come on, dude. The program, the simp chip runs deep, man, deep."
Yeah, it's a weird phenomenon. We always joke about with the Order 66 thing, but I mean, it really is. It does seem like that. You could be talking about something very benign, and then it turns into a bit more serious conversation, and then something to come up about the computer tie, or how you looked at this video or that video, and the black woman was doing this, and then all of a sudden the same dude is willing to pull out a knife and just go ham on you just over nonsense. But hey, it's always been that way. But I think a lot of that just has to do with the subculture. And you have gotten way worse than me, Freeman's Journal. At the beginning of all this, I used to say the whole thing was just let it burn. I wasn't saying do anything. I was just saying, hey, just let it burn, let it burn. And now you go into a whole other level. I can't follow you, brother. I can't do that.
Pass the gasoline, man. The rules for the next 80 years are about to be set. Pass the gasoline. That's hey. Not only burn it down, burn it to a cinder. Nothing left, right?
Nah,
Not
I
like
just want to
not
watch.
cremated.
That's I don't want to be involved in doing anything. I just want to watch. But the attitudes, I just don't think that it's just an eventuality to come. The more you have these type of women, people have been seeing this stuff occur for what? How many decades now? Probably ever since we were born.
Forever. Dude, nothing's changed. It's been like this since Reconstruction.
God. Well, I'll just say as long as I've been alive. But yeah, this attitude that's on screen is just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse until a people that don't know anything about them is just going to just go ham on them. And I think that some of that stuff is already happening in Chicago.
Oh yeah. Did you see they shut an intersection down for Mexican Independence Day? Basically, there's a street corner takeover and everybody's flying like Mexican flags and stuff. Yeah, they don't. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. There is no. It's going to happen, right? It is going to happen. These neighborhoods are going to be taken over by Latinos, and Latinos will not care about any of the communitized white supremacy talk. Zero. And that little. Actually, I'll give the clip to Fantastic, but this is a harbinger for the future.
I'm gonna
This
listen
me out
in
of
the
bed,
background,
Stinker.
man, but I gotta get up out of here. I gotta get to a meeting in a little bit.
All right, SKC, appreciate you, bro.
Dog drool. I'm out of bed. I'm out of bed. This me out of bed. Out of bed, baby. Out of bed.
Ew. Again, this would be a woman that she's saying this like, ma'am, you still hideous. You're horrible. You're not, ma'am. You twos and fews, hoes and belows. Like, what are you saying? That's not an excuse. If there's a woman that can hop out of bed and look 1,000 times better than you, ma'am, you're unattractive and you're unbearable. That's it, and that's what I hate, man. I can't stand these ugly ass hoes, man. I just can't. But it is what it is. What was your brother? Go ahead.
What's good?
You got it.
Man, look, I feel like you going hard on her a little bit. Like she's still like 5'5", like a
No,
5.
sir. Brother, you need to have your scale recalibrated, brother.
A 5? All right, 4.5.
Four at
That's
best.
too high, nigga.
Yeah.
Like there is way uglier females than that.
I just came from Houston, fam.
Oh well, yeah, I guess. But like, let's see, what was it? Did you see Game Changers video earlier? He
No, I
did.
didn't.
It was Tasha K doing an interview with Adam 22. And pretty much like everything you had just mentioned, like, I mean, to be real, like we supposed to be a security. I mean, like, basically plan B at this point. Because I think they're not really, I don't think any black chicks really are trying to give up on that whole I could compete with you kind of thing. That's really where we kind of sitting at. Cause like shit, I went to school with Travis. I ain't never seen a white boy run through that many black chicks in my life.
Well, again, yeah, if you have that, again, that's the that whole thing, like you said, man. If you the one cool white boy, you in there, man.
Shit, yeah, no, that's facts though. Homeboy used to walk around with the fade, hang out with all the brothers for real, go to all the parties. And he actually had at least like 3 or 4 of the coldest black chicks in there, but could none of them actually like like the moment that boy went to college, he knew he was calling it a rap. Like probably just before graduation, or at least with the ones that's still from my city. But throwing up, like, I mean, at this point, I mean, I don't even know what you gonna do, because I mean, like you said, like the whole millennial piece of where, like, like we that last little step of where everything is culturally, like don't nobody give a shit. Like our parents, like my parents at least, they starting to understand, like, hey, if you bring a white chick home or some shit, we get it. Like after trying to fight you for 10 years on that shit, now it's like, all right, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I mean, but that's to the point, man, where you. This is why I say too, and this is why I say I don't think people understand, bro. You get a certain age, bro. It's like it's a combination of you don't care and realizing that hey, I'm too old for this shit. Like it's really the thing. Like I can't be out here marching. I can't be out here arguing. I can't be out here debating. I can't be out here. I'm too old for this. It's not my job. You age out of some shit, right? So what happens is you don't have this is why the train your replacements is so important, but it's a lost concept in the black community, because again, that's something that comes with from a male standpoint, back way before our times or whatever. The fathers would teach their sons whatever their whatever their trades were. If you were a fucking blacksmith, your son learned how to be a blacksmith. You were a plumber, your son learned how to be a plumber. You were a brick mason, your son learns how to be a brick mason, a carpenter, or whatever, right? The whole concept of the father teaching the sons in order, the trade or way to make a living, all these different things, and that concept of, one of these days he's not gonna be able to do it. So you teach your kids to be able to do it for you, and not just for you, but for themselves, and for you eventually we can no longer do it at all. And then it spreads out to help society as a greater, thing, because hey, that's a skilled person in society. Now you have this point, bro, again, where there are no fathers, and people hate for the black man to be in charge. So if you're a black man that's in charge, everybody sees it as a threat, and everybody wants to get you out of the way, because nigga, who is you? You know what I'm saying? Who told you was somebody? Who put you in charge? Why should I listen to you type shit? So yeah, man, it's a whole thing of what's going on now, and it's just is way too far gone. We got FAFO in the building. What's going on with you, bro?
Hey, what's up, man?
You got it, bro.
Here's the deal, here's the deal, brother. Women in general, black women in particularly, some but not all, few but not most, have fucked around and found out. And here's what I mean by that. They fucked around and found out that all of the sayisms and the little isms are no longer being held as true, right? Because I'm old enough to know and have seen and have witnessed where black men on average at a given certain point in time just kind of kept their nose to the grindstone and did what they needed to do, and they didn't refute much of anything. You know, that was just the status quo, right, of how it was. But in the modern day, right, over the past 20, 25 years, 30 years, black men have become extremely vocal about their wants, their dislikes, what they will and will not accept. And this is where we are. I heard the brother say something about setting the 80 years, right? He's very much true, right? What he said in his statement is very much true. And this is why Donald Trump, for the Trumpers out there and for the non-Trumpers alike, this is why he fought to do what he did, and he was allowed to put as many judges, federal judges, in place, right? Now let's dial that back down to the economy to us real quick, society at large, right? These small movements that have come up and taken place, SYSBM, Passport Bros, Black Man Dating Out, the Dudes, and all of these other small but yet relevant organizations that black men by and large are beginning to take a part in. This is just the chickens coming home to roost. That's what it is. I was out the other day, real quick, and I'll be brief. I was out the other day and I saw a group of women, and that whole flash mobbing, flash mobbing shit, it's beginning to spread. It's here in Texas, right? Dallas, San Antonio, Houston. It's here. The difference is people in Texas are not playing that bullshit. They're getting locked the fuck up here. That's the difference. And I saw this group of black women, right? And they were saying, well, y'all should be doing and y'all should be protected, while at the same time, ass out. While at the same time, wearing bathing suits and nowhere near a fucking pool. We have to make this shit make sense. And black men are simply fed up. Men, some but not all, few but not most. Men in general, black men in particular, they are fed up with it. Just like the chick that got dumped by the football player for the white girl, Taylor Swift. You know, man, I ain't dealing with that shit. You crazy. Jeezy. Hey, get the fuck away from around me. I ain't dealing with that shit. So if those women in that position do not have a chance, what do you think the chances are for the average woman, black woman, to find a man that's going to put up with their bullshit? That no longer is the point that I'm trying to make. Black men are simply not willing to do it. I land. Thank you.
Yeah. Like you said, that's the thing, man. So many brothers are finally understanding, bro. Bro, you were hoodwinked, you were bamboozled, you were told everything was your fault, and you weren't this, you weren't that, you weren't all these other things, and then you step outside of Blackistan, right, or the community, and you come to understand, bro, these motherfuckers was like, the thing they say to where you tie the horse to the post, right, and you know what I'm saying, the horse walks around. And eventually you can move the post, but as long as you got the rope on the horse will still limit himself to that. I'm telling you guys, man, the psychological warfare that was done against black men as boys, black males, man, the indoctrination, the propaganda is so strong, bro. That's why we get these simps and these the son husbands and these fucking these fucking hive warriors that speak so fucking like bro, it's violent to them to hear a black man speak outside of the programming, right? Like, you can give them the data, you can give them the facts, you can give them all the stuff to support what you're saying. Oh, you just hating on black women. You can't get no pussy. You lame ass nigga. You this, you that. You're like, bro, what are we doing here? Like, brother, get out. Just, brother, you know what? Hey, have a nice life, my nigga.
But fantastic. Real quick, I didn't mean to cut you off, but here's the truth of the matter. And I heard somebody mention something. I just wanted to bring this to light. You got now Cynthia G 2.0, which is invested in Miss Princella, the Queen Maker, right? Let's just talk about that for just a second, right? Now, here's a woman who, by all accounts, was talking about having a man and a family and all of it just a few years ago. She acted like some of us who have knowledge of her past history wouldn't see the trickery and the fuckery that exists in what she's saying, right? She's trying to create a concept much like what Cynthia G has created, right? And using certain keywords that she knows cannot be refuted, right? Now, here's a woman who was once married, right? Matter of fact, still married, right? Has a
Yeah.
child from said marriage, right?
Yep.
Then when asked, well, why don't you just get a divorce? If you have so much hatred and so you experience so much venom, I won't even say hatred, but you have so much dislike for black men, why don't you simply get a divorce from him? Well, I don't want to talk about my personal life and the same thing when people ask Timothy G, you talk shit about black men, but you went out and you got pregnant by the same dusty ass type of black men that you speak about. Let's just make this make sense. Mims, real quick, make it make sense. Mims, right? Now, let's go back and let's look at this thing. Now she's supposedly LGBT plus, and part of that community, right? While spitting all this venom and hatred towards black men, saying that they don't have any accountability, they don't know how to lead, and black men don't know how to love, while at the same time refusing to get a divorce from the man that she has a child with. Telling black women that this is what's best for you. You should get away from black men. They don't love you, and they can't love you. Men in general just don't know how to love them. While you yourself cannot sustain the relationship that you started with, you then bore a child out of. Let's make this make sense, ladies. You're listening to a LBGT, for those of you who are straight, right, and heterosexual. You're listening to a woman that's playing on the other side tell you what's best for you and how you should manage your life according with in dealing with men. Let's make it make sense. Men, I've said this time and time before. I cannot come here as a black man and tell other black men, hey, y'all shouldn't be fucking with them white women and the Latin women and the Asian women, while at the same time I'm laying up married to one of them. Does that make any sense?
Nah, like you said,
Hell
no, it
no.
don't. Not at all.
So this is what we're up against. I cannot be telling you as a straight heterosexual man, no homo, that you should be dealing with same sex. You should be dealing with same sex scenario. I can't do that. That's hypocrite. It's being a hypocrite, right? So now she, as a woman who has said, yes, she is in fact playing for the other team, right? And got all the hatred to spit, but yet telling straight black women what they should and should not accept from men. Make it make sense. Mims, I land.
Yeah. Shout out to No Guarantees for the 5. Damn fam. Missed the start of this. TK lived out his rap video fantasies. Now he the prodigal son returns home. I don't know who TK is, but okay. But yeah, man. That's the whole thing that we got going on now. More and more black men are waking up to the bullshit, man. All right. Shout out to SKC coming through and clutch. This is another big thing. We hadn't touched on this in a while. But remember when they was like, I thought winter was coming. Look, man. And remember the lie that I can never remember this girl's name. What's the bus driver lady's name again? This is how insignificant these bitches be. She can't accept no bus driver. What's her name? Ebony K. Williams. That's her name. Ebony K. Williams made the false claim that black women were somehow the largest number of home buyers, which that's just impossible. Period. Right? Like, but she was bold enough to say this crazy thing, and nobody even challenged it. Right? And lo and behold, when shit like this, look, bro, this is August 14th. August 14th. This is just a month old. Okay. And nobody's talking about this. We talked about this like a year ago. And we talked and what happened is you don't understand, bro. They did so many extensions on the what do they call it, y'all? The rent
Moratorium.
yeah, rent moratorium. Bro, they did so many extensions to this thing with some of these states, man, extended this shit out to where it's just now ending. I think like Cali might still have it going on in some places, right? So what happened is that these people that are telling you all these things and talking all this shit have not paid have had a free place to stay. Black women are the biggest people in fucking what's the name of this, man. Okay. That's what nobody's talking about, but yet still they'll hop on the internet and tell you why they out here taking all these trips and all this shit and no. Bitch finna come back home, bro, to a box. She finna come back home. She finna come back home to outside. She been taking all these trips, buying these bags and these eyelashes, these nails, these weaves, all this shit, because this bitch ain't had to pay no rent for the last 2-3 years. Let's see what this thing say, man. Shout out to SKC, man. Appreciate you, brother. As of August 29, 2023, this report contains corrections throughout. For a full list of corrections and clarifications, please expand the accordion at the end of the report. and this is from Cap. Cool. Racial discrimination and systemic racism historically kept U.S. Communities of color trapped in cycle of poverty and housing instability, and particularly eviction defined as court-ordered removal of the tenant property where they reside, has been a substantial driver of housing insecurity for Black Americans, with multifaceted lasting impacts on families and individuals. The COVID-19 pandemic only exacerbated this problem, causing widespread job loss, illness, and economic insecurity that contributed to the increase in rates of housing insecurity for communities of color. State, local, and federal COVID-19 eviction policies saw greater success in keeping individuals, families housed during the pandemic, but eviction rates have since rebounded. Today, 2 years after the termination of all national statewide COVID-19 eviction moratoriums and most tenant protection programs, more Americans are struggling to pay rent than ever before. So again, so they say it now. So just 2 years. Now everything is done now. So all of them are done now. So now, what your ass gonna do? Now the landlord can take your ass to court and be like, get this fucking broke bitch out my property. She done motherfucking finessed and stole and lived for free. And you know what was so crazy, man? And that's why I say, man, I really feel bad for people in Cali, man, lost properties. People that were individual tenants and homeowners or whatever that were rental property owners. Bro, a lot of those people lost out on their fucking shit, man, because bro, they couldn't afford to pay for the mortgages that people were staying in those houses for free, refusing to pay. And then you still, because they're tenants, you still got to make sure the air works, the refrigerator, all these different things. The tenants maintain all their rights, and you as a landlord have to fulfill them, or they can take you to court and sue you for being a slumlord while not paying you rent. Nobody's talking about this though. And again, Black women were some of the biggest fucking people to take advantage and benefactors of this shit. And lo and behold, like you said, we're going to see this here shortly. All this, I thought winter was coming. Oh, nigga, it's here. It just ain't cold yet. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Down here in Florida, man, winter starts what officially like in fucking November, December. But it really don't get cold here to motherfucking like January, late December, maybe January. Okay. It can be winter and just not be cold yet. And I'm telling y'all, man, when you see this shit, hey, leave these holes in the cold. Okay. Just like you wasn't good enough, you wasn't this, you wasn't that. Bro, these layoffs are happening. Okay. Somebody just told me about one of these, one of the big things that came up since the pandemic was fraud alert and people that do fraud work, right? For these banks and these companies and things. Very good pay, very good schedules, flexible shit. Great job to have. Thing about it though is like you're just, no real contract, and then you just work until what I'm saying, they don't need you to work no more. Just told you, man, they did the same thing to a lot of these banks and mortgage places and stuff too. Bro, these layoffs are still happening. Just this recession that we're in, man, and possible depression that we're in is really real. But again, because niggas don't care about anything serious and aren't looking into it and looking, and, what I'm saying, and really digging deep into these very, very serious things that's going on, they're oblivious to it until they're going to be hit by it. And then what? You know what I'm saying? On top of the fact now that again we have tens of thousands of illegal immigrants in places like fucking Chicago or New York or whatever, that's going to run up the prices for the taxpayers. And the citizens are complaining about them not being able to get things. And then again, like I said, going back to the country that we're giving billions upon billions of dollars, and people are struggling right here at home. So again, man, yeah, it's crazy, man.
Are the immigrants still, because I was wondering how true this was, are they receiving the right to vote along with driver's licenses and crap?
Well, hell, they're making them police officers in Chicago, I think.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. And that ain't really all that surprising, I guess, at this point, considering like there was still supposed to be that whole little, what is it, like some type of $7,000 stimulus for them. Is that what it was supposed to be?
It's the whole state, right? That they can be police laws for the whole state of Illinois.
Yeah.
So Peoria, Quad Cities, they can be cops anywhere. But I got to drop. Appreciate the time, fantastic.
Hey, appreciate you, Freeman. Really appreciate you, brother.
Hey, shout out to you, Mr. Freeman. Hey, brother, listen,
It's
man.
on.
The truth of the matter is, right? They see. For those who are not politically astute, you have to have people that are going to pay into the system. You have to have revenue. That's what the Republicans are saying right now. Is that you spent 2 trillion more dollars than you took in. So now, because our people, black people, my people, by and large, are trying to find a way to, some, but not all, few, but not most, obfuscate the system, right? Cheat, get around having to have a full-time job, wanting to work 3 hours and get paid for 8, and expect to make 50, 60, $70,000, $100,000 a year for doing a $20,000 a year job. No, they just bring people in to replace you, and they're not listening. They're not thinking about it in that manner. So these people that are coming in through the border, guess what? You don't want to be police officers? We got somebody that do. Don't worry
Yeah,
about it. We
jacket
got
on.
somebody that
Yeah.
do. So now, because you don't want to do the job, you don't want to make the sandwiches, you ain't gonna pick the fruit, you ain't gonna do it. That's all Americans across the board, black, white, Latin, and otherwise. We need people to come in here and do these jobs. So we're gonna let them come in here and replace you. And then your ass will be sitting on the sideline talking about what the government will and will not and should not be doing.
At
Right?
a, at,
That's just
and
the
at a
skinny of it.
and at a bargain basement rate too. That's
That's
bare
just the
minimum.
skinny of it.
Yeah.
So if you took in just think about this in your own financial well-being, if you will. Okay? You paid out in your monthly bills $2,000 more than you made per month. How long do you think you will be able to operate your home and your lifestyle? How long? So while black people, men and women, some but not all, few but not most, want to jump around, worry about partying, lashes, fingernails, wigs, weaves, Gucci, Prada, Louis, Jordan, and all that bullshit, you're being priced out of American society by and large, of the very society in which our ancestors have poured blood, sweat, and tears into. You're being priced out because you're focused on the wrong shit. So don't get mad now. Out of the 3 million or so that have been evicted thus point in the city of Atlanta alone, don't be mad now when the government says, "Hey, we done paying your rent." Oh, now you can be sued. Oh shit, I gotta file bankruptcy. Oh, my lifestyle is fucked. Don't be. You can't be mad at that.
General, and you know what's gonna be even funnier? These black women is gonna be out here with these GoFundMe's and all this other shit and I mean, we doing so much better than black men. Yeah, you gonna have to shut the fuck up. It's gonna be a lot of quiet motherfuckers out here very
Yeah,
shortly.
but fantastic, brother. Real quick, I've said this and I've said this before. See, black men will always, men in general, black men in particularly, will always be able to find a certain moniker of lifestyle. Here's why: there are always going to be physical jobs that need to be done. You're always going to need motherfuckers to repair the highways, build bridges. You're always going to need motherfuckers to do the manual labor jobs here that a lot of the sisterhood can't they can't do. Number one, you ain't gonna find too many black women standing out on the fucking side of the highway with the slow down sign, right? Or up on the back of one of these backhoes or bulldozers in this 110, 20-degree heat that we've been having this past summer. You ain't gonna find that. You're just
Yeah,
not gonna find it.
yeah,
So
not gonna
black
happen.
men will always be able to make a way for themselves. However, we know that with the invention of AI, and we're going on another conversation. I want to keep the focus on where it is, right? We understand that people are focusing on the wrong shit. These immigrants that are coming in here, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna go out there and get up on these rooftops and build these houses, and they don't give a shit about how
Oh
hot or
yeah,
how cold it is.
oh
They're
yeah,
gonna
they
go
really
out
do.
here and patch these holes, these potholes in the streets and shit. They don't give a shit because they trying to make it.
Yep, Atlanta opportunity, man. Azrael, what's up?
I live in New York. Let me tell you something. I do security. I went to a recent spot. I mean, I've seen them. I've seen some of the spots. But as you know, as there's more migrants coming in, we get more contracted spots, right? Let's say there's let's say there's about 10 security guards there. And it's literally like a hotel, like mid-tier level hotels. Like their apartments look better than the average person, and none of those people spoke English. Like every time I had to pull out my translator to tell them, like, okay, you're supposed to be here, you're supposed to go there, whoop de whoop de whoop. They are not. Remember when Claude Anderson was talking about black people being a permanent underclass?
Yeah,
that shit is coming to the truth. These people, they saying that they're giving them 140,000 each for each family. On top of that, my fault, my Siri came on. No, I was saying that they're giving them each 140K family, right? And now there are other people, like they had this Venezuelan like march in Chicago and what have you, and they were talking about how, okay, we're glad that you got us here, but that's not enough. We want work permits, and they're trying to pass a law where they get work permits in the next 60 days. They're not playing. I mean, it was one thing if at one point in time, you know, if you're a black dude and you were unskilled labor, you could bullshit around, you know, do little things here and there. That shit is over with. Either you gotta have some kind of you gotta either have some kind of skills trades, or you finished. Who you think if they're gonna give people in less than 2 months work permits, you don't think Amazon is not gonna capitalize on that?
No, everybody is, and that's the thing. So hold on, let me shout out to Jarrell. Shout out to Jarrell Johnson, brother, for the 10. Greatly appreciate you, bro. Black women don't realize once the men box them out, society will as well, and that makes them very vulnerable as a group with no protection from men. And yeah, like you said, they're forgetting this affirmative action thing is going to spread out. The affirmative action thing is right now just for the school thing that happened or whatever. But I promise you, it's going to start spreading out to these businesses also. And these businesses don't have to hire you, or they don't get a benefit from hiring you as a black woman or minority. Go ahead.
Oh no. That quota shit is done. That they're getting rid of that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So now it's not going to be any type of kickback and no requirement for them to hire you just off the strength, and they're not going to get a benefit from it. Black women are going to feel this, like you said. Going to be hit the hardest because, like you said, shout out to the general, as you said. Listen, a man is always going to have a way to work a job because, again, there's difficult things that only men can do, or the majority, 99%, 99.999%, it requires a man to do it. And at the end of the day, hey, you gonna be homeless or you gonna do the fucking difficult ass job? Most dudes gonna pick the difficult ass job.
Shout out to the general. He forgot one caveat though, and this is why niggas have to be on point and you have to have your nose clean. The possibilities are endless, whether you use if it's laborious or you're using your mind, right? But what fucks a lot of dudes up is smoking too much weed and having a criminal record, trying to scam, trying to flex, trying to flex for these little hood rats. You get caught up. One of my, I had one dumbass friend. I'm not cool with him anymore, but he was talking about scamming. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, you dumbass. If you get a felony, you can't get a loan for a business. You can't get a loan for school. You can't get a loan for a house. You're fucked. Every time for the next 7 years, it's one thing if your credit is bad too, but for the fact, I think it was the 7 to 10 years, that shit stays on your record. And if they want to, they can even look further. Don't even think about getting a nice government job where you can kick back and not do too much. That shit is done. So be on your P's and Q's. This is the best. This is the era of being educated. Is bliss. Let me tell you, because if you got your stuff together and your mind is right, you're good. See, stuff like this is not gonna affect like people like you, people like me, people like generals. That's not gonna. I'm not out here. No offense to anybody, but I'm not out here working for a factory. Those days of working the factories when I was a teenager for like 3 months, 4 months at a time, where I just wanted a little change, keep me over when I started college. I don't have to deal with that stuff. I'm licensed for multiple things. I'm good. What's gonna fuck dudes over is them dudes that can't get off of the weed and they're still in their 30s and they think they could just go from this job to this job, don't have no kind of foreseeable future. It's a wrap for you niggas.
Peaches out here keeping hope alive. Peaches, shoot your shot, baby. I guess you hop in the DMs, but it's not looking good. Peaches, he's not coming back.
That's a dub. And you know what's the crazy thing about it is?
If you ain't got a 740 million, baby, he not looking back.
Exactly. His ticket, his jersey sales went up 400 grand, up 400%.
Yeah.
What did Kayla Nicole, which is nothing, she's nothing but a loudmouth asshole. What she pretty much, you know why people are like, oh, they felt some type of way that he went 50-50 with her. You know what it really was? Because she brought nothing of value. So why pay premium if you're not if you're
That's what I said. And that was the thing. That when he said that thing again, that's why I said, listen, these women will share men, they will go 50-50 with men if they find that man valuable. That's why I say, bro, get the woman that likes you, bro. Okay. Don't if you gotta chase a bitch, you gotta do all this extra shit, and what apply pressure, bitch. I'm not a bitch. You a wound, you open wound, you got cut, you got shot, bitch. Unless we talk about motherfucking first aid, bitch. I'm not applying no pressure. Okay, I obviously like you. I'm attempting or whatever. This shit is supposed to be equal. All right, this is a new day.
Mm-hmm.
It's a new day. I'm not about to keep motherfucking running and chasing after you and all this other shit. They trying to prove my love. No, shawty, look, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Especially as I get to the bottom of this pussy, I ain't worried about it no way. That's what you need. Hey, let's get to it, baby. Let's just go ahead and get this over with. You know what I'm saying? And that's it.
And you know what it shows you too? I'm glad. Shout out to Travis Kelce too, because he showed black men don't settle for less. Because if a black woman is willing to go 50-50 with a dude for 5 years, why should I pay 100%?
A rich dude. No. Hold on. Azrael, listen. This is brother. You bring up a great point, but even more importantly, a rich guy, a NFL level player.
White man.
That's what I be telling y'all, man. So the thing a lot of brothers get. That's why I don't take any of this shit these women say serious. I just don't, because again, I've seen the stuff, everything from the highest of the high, your Travis Kelce, right, to the 7 baby daddy nigga. This bum ass nigga that was able to have 7 baby mamas, 7 different kids with 7 different women. Okay.
Yeah.
So no. If women are willing to fucking make the ultimate life decisions for ain't shit niggas, and then take, you know what I'm saying, the 50-50 deal with the niggas the wiggers at the absolute top. No, bro. No. You brother qualify. Okay. Find your way. All right. Find your way and find the woman that's gonna motherfucking match the fucking shit and be there with you. A lot of times, man, dudes get obsessed. And that's what I told you, man. The perfect bitch for you is the worst bitch for you, dog. I'm sorry. She's so fine, bro. She come in the room, the harp's playing and motherfucking, rainbows and clouds and shit. You see it when she walk in the room, bro. That's not the chick for you, dog. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Hit it and quit it. Hit that shit and get the fuck up out of there, dog. Because she gonna run you in the ground, my nigga. You never gonna be able to tell her no. You will always be trying to keep her. You want to make sure everything along the line. She's not gonna put anything back into you, man. Now, if you lucky enough to find one that's like that way and she's able to fucking see you the same way, hey, you good. But more likely than not, man, that's not how it's gonna go. And again, the higher you go up that list, nigga, the harder it is to keep her. You know what I'm saying? The closer you get to that motherfucking 10, some of you niggas say 10's on this, use a motherfucking lie, nigga. When I tell you the shit I saw in Houston, bro, I was like, God damn, bro. The niggas like, hey, this whole marriage thing, nigga, I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? It's some women that are so fucking attractive, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, bro, I mean, what you gonna do? Are you gonna fucking take all that time and all this effort or whatever in order to keep a person? Or you gonna get a person that's, hey, still a 7 or 8 or whatever. That's why I say the 7 is a sweet spot, and beat it with a person that's gonna, you know what I'm saying, find value in you, actually like you back, and all this other shit, so on and so forth, and not be on some nigga juggling shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find your place, man, and be satisfied with that.
A cooperative 7 is like living in heaven, right?
Oh yeah, oh hell yeah, you can't beat that.
But it's crazy, people getting on Dwayne Wade talking about he was a dusty and how could he go 50-50? He had a baby on you. Oh my God. But it's like Travis
and still
listen, he married Gabrielle Union, you know what I mean?
And still, like they had a whole, and that's why I'm telling you, Gabrielle Union still could have had access to any man she wanted. She's still Gabrielle Union. But who did she want? She wanted fucking D Wade. And I'm glad. Shout out to Shannon Sharp for getting this man to admit this shit. Only Hoopers knew this shit, man. They were together and they made this whole thing like, oh, it happened while we were separated. No, it didn't happen while we fucking separated. Y'all were together. D Wade went to one of them motherfucking strip clubs and motherfucking put a whole baby in the bitch, dog. while they were together. And like I'll never forget because the news broke. The news broke where like fucking Gabrielle Union was sitting fucking courtside. It was like at a courtside game, and then people started talking about the shit and rumors and shit that happened to be true about him having a fucking baby. And then it was a double whammy to her because she couldn't have kids. She can't carry kids. She kept having miscarriages. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. So can we say that Gabrielle Union, like as far as her actress level, isn't she like within like a Morris Chestnut field, like a D.L. Hughley type movie circuit?
Hold on. Well, D.L. Hughley is not an actor at all, but Morris Chestnut is accurate. Yeah, she's grandfathered in. She was a 90s superstar. Her and Morris Chestnut are like black 90s superstars. So she had a couple of shows and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what is that? What's the name of that damn movie? When they like two can play that game and shit like that.
Ivan
Right.
Evil.
Oh yeah, with LL and shit. Yeah, ain't she a C like technically like a C plus lister or a B lister?
Yeah, now, yeah. She's like a C plus. She's a C lister now.
Like that ain't no more other than Jada for real. Like realistically.
Jada, when the last movie you seen with Jada in? Like, at least Gabrielle.
I saw Hawthorne with Jada. That was the last show or whatever I seen her in. I think.
What was she leading? Like she was the leader. Like you could say Gabrielle. Yeah. Gabrielle Union had that Mary Jane show on BET that was like people were watching.
Yeah,
like,
I think it lasted like a season and a half or some shit. Yeah,
that shit was weird.
Jada was only getting roles because of Will, and I think that's what she resent him too. Which is another thing. Don't get with a woman. He made her prove her worth and wasn't committed to her. What worth did she have? Like, how did she add to? If we're talking about Travis,
she was saying like he made her contribute to the relationship. That's what he's saying. He didn't fucking be like, okay, I'm the rich guy, so on and so forth, so I'm gonna take care of everything. He's like, no, despite even though I'm rich, bitch, you got to put something in on this, and that's what I'm talking about. That's the whole thing. There's most dudes on the and that's what's got everything messed up right now. I'm gonna mute you, bro. You got a lot of going on in the background. That's what got everything messed up. So right now, black men are demanding that black women contribute. Black women want the fucking, at home stay at home mom, stay at home wife lifestyle. When it's like, love, you don't qualify for that. You don't qualify for that. You don't qualify. Are you fucking childless? You know what I'm saying? Under 30, feminine. You know what I'm saying? Cooperative. All these different things. Highly attractive, like eight or better in attractiveness. The chance of you being that is less than 5%.
Yeah, at least way less than me. My thing is, if you to fit the criteria, way less than me. At least don't look like Quasimodo in the face, and hopefully your school loans won't be too high. Like that alone, like that alone, and I'm not a person because I don't have no kids, so I don't want nobody with kids.
But no, that's what I'm saying. And even this, right? So what the thing was, they don't even understand this, and I made this point. The majority, Asian women work. Asian women are the highest earning, like the second highest earning group in the thing. Asian women make more money than white men, right? Or at one point they did. I think in 2001 they might have, or 2021. Sorry, 2021 they did. So Asian women and Asian men have the highest median income between the two groups. What does that tell you? Asian women, some of the highest marriage rates, and some of the highest earning. So they're working. Even when they have the men that make connected to the men that make the highest amount of money, they're working also. So that's why I'm like this shit to where black women think they deserve this thing and where they just, get to live this soft life and absolutely have to do nothing other than show up and be pretty and have babies. You know what I'm saying? If that's even a thing, because everybody can't have kids. Like it's just unrealistic. And that's why we get back to what the original point was making about the delusion and this being out of touch with reality and how things actually are.
Well, fantastic. You're absolutely right, man. And this is the thing that befuddles me, right? Since the eons of time and the annals of time that we've been in this country, black men and black women have had to work side by side in order to make ends meet. And now, because we're in this new modern day society and money has seemed to come easy with, education and things of that nature, all of a sudden now I don't have to do that. I don't have to accept you. You have options now. With options comes what? With options comes the loss of standard, right? So the standard used to be that, well, my mom was a home health nurse, or my mom was a nurse, and my dad was a postman. As we begin to move up, I'm looking at this as we begin to move up. Because before that, it was my dad is a chauffeur, and my mom, she's a domestic worker. You know what I'm saying? She cleans people's houses for a living. Then we got up and we started going up, through the economy, and now we got to being a postman, and my mother's a teacher, my mother's a nurse, and my dad's a foreman at the shop, at the factory, what have you. And now we're all the way up until this Cosby lifestyle. My mother's a lawyer, and my dad's a doctor, and now it's like we don't need each other no more. And that's fine. But we have to understand that we cannot operate in this society in that manner. Some will escape, but for the most part, the way the economy is going, it's going to take a 2-household income to support a family. We know that. We've been saying that shit for the past 10, 15 years now. We've seen the way that society is going. But some odd reason, our sisters, some but not all, a few but not most, are under the impression that they're entitled to this soft lux life where they do not have to invest anything. As far as Dwayne Wade is concerned, he's smart. And here's why I say that. Because I think that he has a little bit more money than what she does. And if that relationship should fail, he knows that she's going to come after half of his shit. He knows that. So he's like, nope, I'm going to make her invest. That way, if she invests, she pours in, she won't be so hastily if this relationship fails to where she's going to ask for more than what she put in. The net of it. That's the net of it.
Well, even better, right? And I'm glad we brought that up because they gave a time frame. He's with the girl for 5 years. 5 years. No engagement, no what's the name. They were boyfriend and girlfriend. Boyfriend and girlfriend, and they helped each other out. He didn't just afford her lifestyle. She had to contribute. And she was totally, completely fine with being the girlfriend to the white professional athlete. So that's why I tell y'all, man, listen, a woman will do exactly what she say she won't do. Okay, just not for you. All right. She telling you she won't do this, she won't do that. Oh, she'll do it. She just won't do it for you. And if she won't get on your program, bro. Move on. Move on, bro. Move on. That's the harsh thing in life. But I promise you, bro, you're not gonna die. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be here tomorrow and all this other shit, man. Life goes on. But that's the day of the ultimatum where, well, you gonna marry me or I'm out. Okay, well, hey, it's been swell. A woman would dare give you an ultimatum, man, about marriage in 2023, bro. Get her the fuck up out of here, bro. Uncle Phil ass right up out of here. But shout out to Gold Professor in the building, man. Appreciate your brother for 5. Travis and Taylor are white. They look alike. Travis went to his own race. Why is he in the conversation? Gold Professor. Hey, man, Gold P, man. You know how it is. Black women upset. They mad because they lost their zaddy. They lost one of the zaddies of zaddies, man. I think he was the zaddy king. I don't think there was a higher profile white man that black women were fawning over since Travis Kelce. Because of his
If Prince Harry,
and somebody pointed this out, she couldn't. Travis, listen, these white, listen, man. I told y'all this, man, and I learned this. Even in the Navy, in the military, I seen this, bro. These white boys was not getting kids like, bro. I tell you, the majority of us that come into the thing, man, that had kids or within the first couple years had kids, bro. It was like, bro, it's like 5 to 1. These white boys would be, in their 20s and 30s, man, and they still ain't had no kid yet. So I told y'all, man, that's another thing I tell you too, that we are not told the value of our fucking seed, dog. We don't understand that shit. And two, these women do use that as a way to not only gain power and control over you, but to give them a level of fucking financial support and freedom and shit too. Tell y'all, man, you gotta be careful.
Yeah,
most professional white athletes, men, they don't have children typically until they're well into their 30s, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think Tom Brady had his first child until he was approaching 30. He may not have been 30, but he was approaching 30 years of age, right?
No,
a lot
I
of
think
these,
he had 20s because he had one before Giselle Bundchen. He left the woman he was with when she was pregnant and married Giselle.
Was he or was he not about 27 and 28 when he had that child?
Oh yeah. I think
so. He was approaching 30. What I think Fantastic's point is that a lot of white athletes They fucking, but they ain't procreating like that in
Yeah,
their
they're
in their
not.
20s. Soon as they hit the league, they ain't shitting out 3, 4, 5 kids and shit like Andre Rison, Deion Sanders. They ain't shitting out kids every goddamn where. That's what I think the point is, right? But I could be wrong.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, not Philip Rivers. Philip Rivers got
yeah.
like a
I think Philip Rivers has his 8th kid or his 12th kid or some crazy shit. But he was
yeah,
married though. He was married the whole time.
yeah. And
What's the
Antonio
white boy name?
Philip
Philip Rivers
Rivers.
he used to play for the Chargers. Yeah. But yeah, man, I was I know you on you sometimes look at Willie D's Instagram and they were talking about how like every other the woman in the comment section were like every group of women know that their men are supposed to provide, and I'm like 75% of all women in America work. That includes mothers as well. That is I never said nothing about 75% of black women, all women, right? So this whole notion that white women are just living the life of the rich and famous, that shit is a dub. It's like, I don't know why they think that like white men be paying 100% of the bills. There's a lot of men out here. Damn.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, man. They didn't have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a fantasy. They still stuck on Toon Disney. Right? Yeah, real is real. Because plus, on top of that, aren't they pretty much vying to work all the time anyway? Like that's the thing that I don't understand. If you want to work so bad, why exactly do you bring up the whole patriarchal "I pay for everything" situation?
I mean, it's not even feasible. You know how hard like they're saying JB Diamond was he's the CEO, I believe, of JP Morgan. But he's the head of JP Morgan more or less. He was like he can't, he's basically saying implying that the feds might raise the rate to 7% on it on a mortgage rate. Like that's insane. Especially when houses doubled, like or at least like went up between like 25 or 30% after the pandemic. Like you can't afford to be like let's say you're making like both of you guys are making like 70K, or let's say you just off of 70K alone. We're talking about that's above average, but you can't be able to flip that because the mortgage is like 4,000, 5,000, and be able to pay for everything off of just one income because you got your mortgage, you got utilities to pay for, maintenance, property tax. Like you have to have two incomes.
Azrael, that's another thing too. That's why I say the stuff that black people need to be concerned with, or niggas need to be concerned with, that they're totally oblivious to. Saying this, that like again, the median income is for black people, I think it's like what 45 or something like that, right? Between black men and black women, but black women is lower. I think black men's like 46, black women's 43, or 40, 46 and 44. The difference is, like you said, man, you cannot this whole process, this whole idea that you're going to be able to sustain yourself off of one income. Again, it's called household income for a reason, meaning that the adult people that live in that household should be working together. You bring together two incomes, gives you more fucking income. You guys are able to live a lot more comfortable. The problem, the issue though, is crazy, right? Somebody said this today. So you mean to tell me you don't want to go 50-50, but you go 100-0 and be out here fucking struggling? You know what I'm saying? And then in the meantime, between time, still fucking niggas for free. All right, still fucking niggas. You're not getting married and having babies on top of that. Like, okay, then idiot, go right ahead. You're right. Go ahead. Do that. That's the deal you're gonna take. So
Yeah, 100-0 sounds like the best deal because they get to do what they want to do. There are no demands placed upon them. There is no standards set out there for them. They get to dress, act, say, and be and conduct themselves in the manner in which they want to say, act, and do and conduct themselves. So why not do 100-0 and be able to live my life the way I want to live it without a man having standards set for me as to the way that I dress when we go out? Why should I have to curtail who I am just so that I could be up under a man's protection? No, I can protect myself. I can buy my own gun. I know how to shoot, or I can learn how to shoot. Yeah, so 100-0 sounds like life. How has that been? See, here's the question for all of that. How has that been working out for them over the course of the last 60 years? See? How has that 100-0 working out for you? Now that they're lifting the fucking rent moratorium, right? And the government's no longer going to say, "Oh, we're going to pay your rent for you," or we're gonna make it so you don't have to pay rent. Now that they've lifted that, and that's going away in a lot of states, right? How is that working out for you? How is that 100-0 working out for you?
Yeah.
That's the
It's really
question.
pretty bad.
That's the question right there.
General, you can't tell them nothing, man. They know everything. They know the price of everything and the value of nothing. That's them, bro. That's them to the T,
The
bruh.
majority,
Chick was
the
arguing
majority
with
of
me.
them. Go ahead.
A
My
chick
bad.
was arguing with me today, talking about. She basically was saying, like, why do y'all want to work if y'all don't want to put your money in the pot? Like, what's the point of that? You just want to work and steal the money. So, like, they've been signing contracts for years, basically, marriage contracts, reneging on the contract, and then take off with the money. Like, bro, when we see players do that in any league, they come back and get the fucking money. Since ain't nobody ever came back and got the money from them, they feel like they can still be able to do that for the end of life. Like, bro, like somebody gonna come and get you. Like, everybody ain't gonna take that shit laying down. And this is a new day. It's not gonna happen no more like that.
Let me play this.
That's where black wealth went. It went down the drain when they started stealing. When they took off and started running.
What did that say?
It was a parody of them claiming that, you know, he's still here. So it's an interracial relationship that's successful. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to. That's what's coming out. More and more black men are proven to be or disproving the bullshit stereotypes and the bullshit propaganda that was negative propaganda that was put out here, man. I'm just telling you. You know what I'm saying? You know, the most active fathers thing, man. He actually tried to fucking deny that, right? So that's what I'm saying, man. It's just crazy. They never want to give any positives to the black man, none.
But
No
that's
matter
because there's
how much.
supposed to be a black woman stimulus for an educated lame at every pot after you hit 40. For the most part, like when you really put that shit into perspective, it's basically a cap until they end up completely maxing out the clock.
Yeah, bro. Like, wait. So now we supposed to take the broads with the knee pads and the motherfucking
Yes.
heating pad on the back. Supposed to take her when she finally got a heating pad and her knee pads. She about to go cash in for the AARP and all that shit. You supposed to take her there.
Yep, the ones with the braids in the middle of their scalp and no edges. You're supposed to want that. Once it's all over and they done nuked everything, they got fat as fuck, greasy, and look terrible.
Yo, there was this chick. She came on Kendra G show. She was like, she's not working right now. She was like in her 40s, no kid, but she was like, the man must make 6 figures. It's like, woman, you got your womb is barren. You're jobless. Why should a nigga take care of you? Like, I couldn't fathom that. I'm like, what man is gonna and to get? I mean, I'm gonna hold you to get to 6 figures is some hard shit, man. It takes dedication, and it's only for the elite, in my opinion, right? What man, once you get there, is gonna be like, you know what? I want a woman that's childless, but their womb is basically barren, and she don't got no job, no ass. She don't got nothing. If I wanted to go in on a house with her, she don't got no proof of income at all. This bitch is gonna just be a squatter.
Not a squatter, bro. But yeah, man. Listen, that's what I'm saying, dog. Listen, bro. At the end of the day, bro, this Travis Kelce thing is all about the delusion and showing the delusion of black women when it comes to their interracial opportunities. This should be a wake up call, but it's not going to be. You know what I'm saying? It should be a wake up call, but it's not going to be. You know, Peaches is down here. You know, she still got hope for Travis. Peaches, go ahead and shoot your shot in his DM, baby. I'm pretty sure his DM's still open. But
Peaches,
you know,
if you never meet his parents, you ain't getting to third base. I mean that's with especially with non-black people, and I mean with black people to a degree, of course. But outside of black people, they're more family oriented. There was rumors that they didn't even really approve of Kayla Nicole like that anyway. So for the mere fact that Taylor Swift was buddy with her mom,
yeah,
you
like
that for like the last.
You didn't see that. Yeah, you didn't see that with Kayla. You didn't see Kayla up in the skybox with mom, smiling and all the shit next to her. So hey,
there's a reason for that.
Yeah. You can do, we raised you better, son. And I told you he done listen, his whole image done changed, bro. I'm told you he done cut off the cool white boy nigga beard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the
boy.
beard.
Hey, he about to get them Gillette commercials now.
Yeah, man. All that.
He looks like he part of the Patrol Benevolent Association.
Yeah, all that Paul Wall XL shit is over with, bro. All that extra large Paul Wall shit is over with, man. It's over with. But hey, man, I greatly appreciate y'all putting up on me, man. Check me out tomorrow, bro. I'll be pulling up y'all tomorrow. We gonna get this schedule and stuff set up, bro. We back, baby. I got a whole lot more time. If there's anything you guys want me to cover or whatever, man, hey, shoot me the email, shoot me a DM or whatnot, what have you, and I'll do my best to get to it, man. Greatly appreciate y'all pulling up on me. That's it. I don't know. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Holla.